us. Oh, you're gonna live stream on YouTube, right? Okay, got you. Yeah, fuck them peaches. Filthy YouTube casual. That's funny. Run, bitch! Run! This fucking box. I'm gonna read the comments. This pitch special is for me. Did you fucking submit one?
Wait, who?
Oh, you did. No, I'm just reading the fucking comment. Somebody, wait, I can't see the fucking username. Oh no, wait. Borrows.
Oh, Ouroboros. I like that. I like that. I like that word. I like that word. That's the snake eating its own tail, right?
Yeah. Bro, Ouroboros, we already read through some. Not really that like thoroughly, but we already kind of like skimmed through them.
Yeah, I felt like it'd be kind of boring if we just like literally read it.
Like live, and we're like just making.
Yeah, especially like the first one where it's like
it.
super long, like a dramatic reading.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
We're gonna make Markk go first so he stutters.
Let's do that.
Of course. Yeah. He has the perks of being like the owner of this. If somebody's gonna make a mistake, him first.
Huh?
Wait, what happened? What happened? Huh?
Nobody
Hello?
said shit, bro. Nobody
Hello?
said anything.
I'm lagging. No, I'm just joking.
He said he's lagging. Yeah, I'm going in a tunnel.
Stupid ass.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, did Leah know how to bring people on stage in case like one of us just needs to do it, or?
Mud.
Oh, he's about to leak.
VALS. I just get like spam emails for like.
A. No, just AO. Yeah.
AOL.
I like the person saying draw already. Just draw.
Yeah, I'm ready. Guys, don't talk. I'm about to talk to the people in my life. Oh my god. Guys, please don't embarrass me.
This is what he goes through every time before going live. He's like looking in the mirror, giving himself positive affirmations. You got
can do this.
Markk. You
can
got
do this.
You're a good streamer, Markk. You got this.
Oh shit, wrong one. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Diddy Mark stream. My name is, what the fuck am I doing? Okay, hey everyone, welcome to the stream, it's Diddy Mark. I've been hyping this up for a while. This is the Diddy Mark Thanksgiving Pitch Special 2003. Because most of you guys are Gen Z and you have the attention span of a hamster, I have Subway Surfers going on the top right corner. Actually, hold on right now. Hold on, I forgot. Let me put chat up on the screen so you guys can see yourselves chatting. Hold on, YouTube chat.
She's so scuffed. I love it.
It's so scuffed.
The attention span of a hammer, bro. Oh my god.
I'm a hammer. It's funny because I always nail my fucking intros. But anyways, in chat, hey, what's up everybody? Just Cookie Head, Neon X Chan, Funny Made Me Laugh, Ali Akram, Ofo Dude. What's up everybody? What's up? It's gonna be a fun stream. I have Third PHP, Monitor Comics, and Carbon Fire. Oh my god, Carbon Fiber, aka Leah. You guys introduce yourself while I still do some shit over here.
Name's Carbon. My Carbon Fire. What the hell? Did you say Carbon Fire instead of Carbon Fiber?
I said Carbon Fire. I said Carbon Fiber.
Okay, yeah. My name's Carbon Fiber, not Carbon Fire. Okay, that's my intro.
All right, there you go. That's good. Keep it short. Keep it short. Third, you're next. What's up?
Hi.
Hi, bet. Take that. Monitor, you're next.
Hello, everyone. It is me, Monitor Comics.
Wow, the most professional of all of us. Okay, even though it's my live stream. Okay, so you can see the screen. Subway Surfers is going. I was gonna have a drawing going, but you guys wouldn't have seen it in the little tiny whatever. But I want you to see the fucking screen. All right, there's some stuff I want to get through before we actually get started here. But what's gonna happen is first I'm gonna after I get through the intro, whatever, I'm gonna bring people on my Discord on like to speak and pitch their manga, and my guests are gonna be the judges, and they're gonna give constructive criticism to help them improve so they can move on to the next stage. And I'm not giving any context as to what the fuck is happening because at this point, if you're here, I'm assuming you know about what I'm doing on my Patreon. Basically, I'm teaching people how to make manga like in excruciating detail, and I am making a manga alongside everyone who's in my Discord. So basically, this is me helping them get through the idea phase kind of like smoothly and kind of have them have a good idea that they can move on to the next phase with. So basically, I'm literally holding everybody's hand, and we're all holding each other's hand as we go through this process together. So this is what this is, and you guys can watch and be entertained and also learn from this. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do in the actual stream. But before that, really quick, so you can see right now is the fucking slide, right? Welcome to the Diddy Mark Thanksgiving Pitch Special 2003. So I wanted to show this on the stream. This is like if you guys know, I announced I was working on a Ben 10 manga, and so this is like a visual shit that I want to just fucking show people. What's up?
Did you see how? Did you see the guy that was playing Subway Surfers just being stuck on the plane for so long?
Oh my god, I wasn't even watching.
Funniest thing I've ever seen.
I wasn't even
watching on his phone right now. He's a little distracted.
Yeah, I'm trying to get through this intro. I'm trying to get through this intro. I wasn't watching. My bad, shit. At least it's working.
Literal Gen Z.
It was so funny.
Yeah, at least it's working. That it's getting your attention. At least it's working. Okay. So yeah, this is.
Oh my god.
Thanks for the third. Oh my god, thanks for the super chat. Thank you. So yeah, this is Ben 10. This is kind of like the visual style that I was going for. I know some people were asking if I was gonna make it like Diddy Mark dark, and no, it's kind of a little lighthearted, more darker than what Ben 10 actually is. I know there's some excitement about what I'm gonna do with that. So there you go. And also this is for the people participating. I guess this is me officially announcing because today was supposed to be the day that the next part of the course, the next video is supposed to come out, but I'm a little behind. It's gonna come out later this weekend. So basically, till then, I want you guys who are working on the manga with me to start working on your character designs. And this is my character design. You guys can't see the last character there because Subway Surfers is blocking it. Let me actually cover it. Oh, there. So this is the character designs. Kind of is rough. That's what the character is gonna look like. The main characters. That's Ben. That's Gwen. And that's Grandpa Max. And that's one of the newer characters from Ben 10 that I don't even know yet, but I'm gonna explore in the manga. So basically, if you're following along and if you're making a manga too, in the Discord people who are watching right now, work on your character designs, right? Because you don't have an assignment anymore because today was the deadline. So that's what I want you to do. And let's move on. Because I'm brain dead and I'm kind of stupid, I'm also want to do stupid ass polls. So I'm gonna do a poll right now, and I want you to. Okay, I'm gonna at some point give up because this is exhausting, but I actually want to know, who do you guys think will win the fight? Fucking Kratos or Kirby? I'm gonna make the poll right fucking now. Oh god damn it.
Kratos. Oh wait, fuck! I meant Kirby. Sorry.
Kirby.
Okay, I'm gonna do a poll. Okay.
But Kratos has a seagull on his shoulder, though. Yeah.
That's true. I don't know. I feel like, well, I'm just imagining Kirby just sucking.
Hey,
Kratos,
yo!
yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, yeah,
End quote.
bro.
End
Okay.
quote.
He'll be
Alright.
calm as heck.
I'll leave the poll up till the next one, and then we'll see. Okay, so after this, let's stop wasting time. Let's get into it. So I have a list of people, like in order of who's gonna go, and let's get started. And I think we have Chris Rich draws first. Chris, you're in the Discord right now. Can you please? Is he in right now? Actually, I don't even fucking know. You're in the Discord right now. Can you?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's raising his hand.
All right, monitor. Let him
Yes.
in. Let him in. Okay, so Chris, mute your mic really quick, so like other participants know what to do moving forward. So really quick, when you get in here, you can just introduce yourself a little bit. Don't tell us your whole life story. Just say your name and I don't know if you like cheese or some shit. I don't fucking know. Introduce yourself and and then afterwards.
I didn't hear you until like 2 seconds ago. What'd you say?
Oh my god, bro. Oh, fuck. Okay.
No, bro. My bad.
It's fine. Okay, so basically, what you're gonna do, and you can mute your mic. This is for everyone who's gonna participate, right? What I want you guys to do when you get in here is introduce yourself really quick. Don't tell your whole life story. Just say a name and say, I don't know, if you're in school or something. I don't know. And then afterwards, you tell us the name of your story, and then you tell us your pitch, and then we can kind of like react to that and kind of say how we feel about that, and if we feel you should kind of change it, because some of you have very similar inspirations that it's like I don't even understand the point of having, so you say the pitch, we'll give you a little bit of feedback on that, and then you have 2 minutes to kind of say whatever you want about your story, the plot. You pitch it to us, kind of like imagine if we were gonna give you a fucking book, sell us that shit, and for a lot of you that wrote essays that we definitely did not read, this is your chance to get real genuine feedback.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm gonna read it. They don't have to. I'm gonna read it and give you genuine feedback. But if you want feedback from these guys, they didn't really read your shit, so you gotta really send it to them. So, whatever. Boom. Let's get started. Chris, introduce yourself and introduce yourself.
Hello everybody. My name's Christian, and I'm not in school right now. Trying to be I'm trying to be a full-time artist, self-taught, and that's that.
All right, bet. There you go. Okay, I'm trying to find your fucking. Okay, there we go. All right, so on the slide that you guys are watching on YouTube, that's Chris's thing right there. I made a little whatever. Tell us the pitch, Chris. What's your inspiration?
All right, so my story is gonna be a mixture of, unironically, John Wick and The Matrix.
Okay.
Both Keanu Reeves.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
That's I didn't even know. I didn't even realize that. Okay, judges, what do you guys think? Let's start with Leah.
I actually had like skimmed through that. I read it and I was like, The Matrix and then John Wick, and I was like, oh my god, imagine like the characters fused, just like
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
Neo Wick, bitch. Oh my god.
Neo Wick flying around kicking ass. Okay. All right. Monitor, what about you? What do you think about the initial pitch? Monitor is going to be the educated one among all of us. Okay, go ahead.
Oh
Monitor.
no, you are hyping me up way too much. You're gassing me. Oh no.
Nah, I'm setting expectations too high.
Yeah, nah, I heard this and I thought like similarly where it's gonna be like futuristic badass character killing a bunch of people. So I feel like that's enough to like get me excited. I like cyberpunk stuff like that.
Yeah, especially for a one shot. It's not too crazy. It's something that I can have a beginning, middle, and end, just like that.
It's a good elevator pitch because it's short and you can kind of like get the idea of what
You can even have an opening too.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty open. It leaves you open right now to like get us into what it is that you're writing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Monitor. Third. My bad. Third. What about you?
I have nothing to say. You guys said everything.
Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, I agree. Matrix, John Wick. I agree with the same feeling. It was like, oh shit, I could imagine it, and I thought it was perfect for a one shot. Like a lot of the very action, simple plot ones that we will go through today. Those are the ones that I really liked because of the nature of the assignment. It's maximum 22 pages. You don't really have that many pages, anyways. But yeah. Go ahead, Chris. Tell us 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let me actually hold on. Give me a second. Let me put this goddamn clock window up. 2 minutes. The timer is starting now. Go ahead.
Okay, so basically, the story is about a corrupt politician running for the mayor of Los Angeles. His name is William, and the reason why he's corrupt is because he's just participated in a lot of, messed up crimes. with convicted criminals and other corrupt politicians. And as of right now, he is very scared of people finding out, him, like just basically all the dirty stuff of him on him getting out to the public, and he's afraid of somebody finding out and wanting to get him killed. But as of right now, there are only 2 hitman groups / assassin groups that are capable of taking him out. Everyone else, the Secret Service can handle. But so basically, what he did is he found out the names of the 2 leaders of those 2 groups, and he hired the both of them to basically take each other out. And so what the groups don't know is that they're being assigned to take out another group, another hitman group. And basically, so then the story goes on to both of the groups trying to take hits on each other, and the hits are going to be basically, they're going to be dang, the word escapes me, but they're going to be going on hits in public, like on the beach, in stores, and hotels, all this and that, because their skills are going to be tested against each other and stuff like that. And sooner or later, they're going to find out, they're like, okay, this isn't working. Like, these guys are too good. So they're going to come to a stalemate, and they're going to find out, like, what's going on here. And eventually they share with each other that they were hired by William, the person who's running for mayor. And eventually they're going to kind of team up, decide, this isn't going to work out. We need to just stop this right now, and we're going to pull up on William, and we're going to tell, because a lot of people in both of the groups need to safely exit the hitman business. This is not something that they want to do, but they all have their individual reasons for doing this, for going in those types of businesses and stuff like that. So,
and you're out of time. No, it's fine. So I have my thoughts, because I'm kind of slow. I want to go first. Okay. Let me say it really quick. Okay, actually, you know what? Third, you want to go first?
No, you can go first. Go first.
Are you sure?
I'm still thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Personally, for me, I think it's badass. I personally am in love with the whole, like, they want to kill the guy, and the guy like kind of puts 2 groups against each other. That's badass. I don't know. I'm really for that. That's for me. Of everything you said, that's what's got me. Oh shit! I want to see how this plays out. And then the locations that you mentioned, like the hotels and shit, like, especially with your inspiration being the Matrix and John Wick, I think you have the making of something special in terms of like how you constructed your pitch and everything like that. That's not. I'm critiquing the story, not Monitor. I actually want Monitor to kind of give like a whole thing about what a pitch is, but we'll do that later. But that's my thoughts about it. Leah, how about you?
I was thinking, and I like the idea. The thing that got my attention was hiring each group and then pinning them against each other. But I think it would be like the most interesting part is to see how they kind of like develop a rivalry between each other, and then they like stop kind of caring for William, and then what he created, since he is the politician and running for mayor, now he has to solve what he created, because he's basically putting 2 gangs against each other that probably didn't have a rivalry before and probably like came to like an agreement at some point, but now he broke it, and now he put himself in his like in this own twist that he's gonna have to solve. And he's gonna like, well, he's either his career or the town that he wants to, or the city that he wants to be a mayor in. Sorry. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like that's the most.
That's more.
Like if you have that dynamic going on, it would be very interesting for me to read.
Boy, I'm so glad Leah's here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we have
criticism. Here. My God. Good. Okay. Chris, do you have anything in response to that? Keep it short, by the way. Like do you want? I thought I heard you say something.
Oh, no, I was just wondering. So like, Leah. So you were basically saying. I just wanted to ask about yours. Like you were saying that you think it should be it should fall back on the politician to solve the groups not wanting to hit on each other anymore. Then that sounded weird.
Because I was like, because damn, what's going on? Like, type of shit, So what I was saying is that the conflict, he wants to escape the conflict in the beginning, right? That's why he hired both of them.
Yeah.
But the consequence of his actions is what makes it interesting, because he feels relieved, but that relief is not forever because he basically got himself into deeper shit. So it's like he made a mistake from the beginning doing that. And it's not only his life now, it's basically the town he wants to be a mayor in and everybody that's gonna fucking vote for him. So it's
okay.
you know.
Okay. That sounds cool. That's actually a pretty cool.
I agree.
Way to take the story.
I didn't even think of that. Wow. Third, you have anything to add to that?
Yeah. I mean, I agree with what Leah said, and also I want to point out that this story has no like it's not black and white. It's a wide spectrum where we don't know. I mean, we're following William, but he can be the villain of the story because in the beginning, we're following him as a hero. I mean, I guess as the main character, but in the end, he becomes like the final villain, because the two groups are gonna gang. They're gonna William. Yeah, I was about to say gang. Yeah.
I knew it.
They're gonna hit on each other and then they're gonna fight William. Back. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And so I just like the fact that no one's a good or no one's good, no one's bad.
Yeah.
Everyone is.
And you'll see that in the story about how they portray that. But yeah.
Yeah. That's about it.
All right. Yeah. So that's very good. Third. Damn. You see, I told you. You see, that was fucking good. Okay. Let's move this along because we have a lot of people to do. Monitor, really quick. What about you?
Yeah, I'm about to be the Simon Cowell here. So I do like the idea, like everyone said. I do have some concerns though about like how this would fit into a one shot because this kind of sounds like a series idea. So if it's focusing on like one instance, like maybe the very end of like when this is all going down, then it could work. But the other thing that was on my mind is like whether or not this is gonna be like a passive protagonist or not. Because like one of the big plot points is like having these two groups kill each other. So I'm like, what's the other guy doing during most of this? So like the idea that popped into my head is maybe like instead of William, it's told through like one of the groups or something like that, and they like have this idea like maybe this guy's putting us against each other for no reason or whatever. So yeah, I guess just like keep in mind maybe like you want your main character to be involved as much as they can.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
That's actually what I meant for it to be. I guess when I wrote it in the document and when I was explaining it to you guys, it seemed like William was the main character, but no, I actually meant for it to be one of the members of the group was the main character.
Oh,
okay, I like that a lot more.
So
yeah.
Oh, that's,
you have to remove William in the pitch. Then you have to put someone else.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, okay. I'm not okay. No. Actually, please monitor.
Do you want to go into the pitch thing now? Because I was gonna say like in the pitch you should mostly talk about the protagonist and then you can introduce the antagonist. So
yeah.
I was gonna
should be here, but probably not the very first thing.
Yeah, you know, yeah, that's true. We will do that in a second. But Chris, final words. Keep it short, motherfucker. Keep it short. Final words. Anything you want to say? Any questions? What's up?
No, nothing. I think you guys helped me out with this a lot. I'm excited to tell the story, but that's about it.
I'm excited to see the story.
Yeah, I'm excited to see more of it.
Yeah, it's like one of the.
They will come back. They'll come back to judge it when it's done. Like when you actually in the storyboarding phase. We'll judge your storyboards on stream too.
All right, thank you for having me.
All right, man, it's been nice. Get out of here. Money, kick him out.
Bye.
Hey, get the fuck out.
I almost kicked third out.
All right, really quick. Okay, the poll, Kirby won overwhelmed. Like it was overwhelmed. Kirby won by a landslide. It's 74% to Kratos 26%. Damn. So Kirby's gonna suck up. I mean, yeah. So
yeah, he's gonna.
Jesus.
Okay, so that's the end of the poll right there. Oh my god, I'm losing brain cells. Okay.
Next up, Star Shields.
Oh, hold on, no. Before we get Star Shields in here, Monitor, can you really quick kind of tell the people and for the participants as well who had a lot of nice, good stories but horrible pitches? Can you please kind of tell them like what makes a good pitch? Like,
Yeah. So it's literally called an elevator pitch because you gotta imagine you're going into a hotel, you're getting in the like elevator to go up to like the 5th floor or something, and there's a Hollywood producer in there with you, and you're both literally trapped in the room. So you got like 20 seconds to like talk to him before you get to your stop and you gotta get off. So the elevator pitch should be like 4 to 5 sentences max. Anything longer than that, they're probably not gonna read it or listen. And it's gotta be concise. So like your first sentence needs to be about like the world. So you'd be like in this world blank. The second sentence should be about your main character, where you just say like who's leading the story. The third like sentence should be about your conflict and what the main like objective is. and then the fourth section the fourth sentence has to be about how it's dealt with or resolved, and then the like last sentence should just be how everything played out or like what you should learn from it, you know. What I saw in a lot of these pitches is people were treating us like fans, where they were like, what will happen next, or find out next time on Dragon Ball Z, and it's like we literally get nothing from that. So, like we can't really help you if we don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we literally just say next.
Yeah, we can't help you if you're like saying find out next time. It's like, no, motherfucker, let me know now.
Have you guys read webtoon synopsises? It's like that. They're literally like asking us like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but that's for the fans.
I mean, not for like an editor that wants to help.
Yeah, exactly. But that's not a pitch, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's not a pitch. Like even if you just wrote a short summary, like 4 sentences, where like there's obviously a beginning, middle, and end of the story, that would also work too. Like if you can get the point across or like the appeal of your story in those short sentences, like that's all you need to do. So. The people who are writing essays, I'll be honest, I ain't read that shit. I read like the pitch and I read like the first few. I ain't read the whole thing. You know?
Oh no.
No, I will read the whole thing.
That's valid though.
Yeah, I will read the whole thing because like obviously it's my Discord and it's my thing. But like these guys didn't have to. I didn't make them read that. So it's like that's what an actual editor would see. Like if they saw, if you emailed that to them, that's how they would glance over it and not give you the time of day. You know what I'm saying?
Because you need to like think about it. They're probably getting thousands of like pitches.
Exactly.
So like if they're gonna read the one that's good in like 2 seconds or the one that has a whole book, they're not gonna read it. So just keep it short and simple.
It's like it's very difficult when you know the story, like you know your own story, right? And you kind of see all of the, how do I say, all the key factors in it, just to like condense it so much. You feel like you're violating your own story, but really it's like if you know it well. Like, if you know what you're doing well enough, like, in your story, then you're supposed to be able to condense it in a way that even your grandma that doesn't even know how to use a computer will like. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I forgot to give, make Leah mod. Damn it.
Make me mod? God damn.
Give me a second, I'm trying. My computer is really slow because of all the shit that's happening right now. And it's like trying to load like
I was wondering.
Yeah, it's trying to load like 100 and something people. Yeah. Trying to load like 100 and something people right now. Jesus. And
I'm looking at the YouTube.
Okay. Boom. Okay, the light should be gone now. Sorry about that. Still echoing, but low volume. Shit. They said Leah's mic is echoing. Leah is fine. It's not that bad. I think that it'll be fine.
It's echoing. God. Let me put my.
It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
Who's next? Is it Starshield's third set?
Yeah. Do you want me to invite them?
Is he in here? Like, is he requesting? Yeah, let him in.
Yeah. All right, Starshield, inviting you now.
I'm now inside of the stream.
A British person in it. What's up?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, Starshield, introduce yourself. What's up?
Okay, I'm Starshield. I draw manga on Manga Plus Creators, and that's pretty much it. That's all you need.
That's a good website.
Yeah, it's a good website.
Yeah, it's a good website.
I heard they have this series called Ruthless Render on there. That's crazy. Really quick.
I have what on there?
No, never mind. I was plugging our art.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, what series?
Chill out, bro. Okay, chill. You're not gonna disrespect me. Okay, really quick. Before Starshield start, I just wanted to. We have another poll. I'm gonna type it right now. Zoro versus Thanos. Who's winning? All right. Starshield.
Zoro.
All right. Starshield. If that's your introduction, go ahead with the pitch and we'll let you know what we think about that.
Okay, cool. So my story is called Scar, and what it is it takes
place. No, like the actual what makes X.
Oh, the pitch. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I got it confused. It's kind of like you mean like the AXB thing, right?
Yeah. We just wanna like kind of get the vibe that you're going for first, you know?
Yeah. Okay, I got too excited.
It's fine.
It's like Vinland Saga and Wolf's Rain, if you know that.
I know Vinland Saga. Yeah. Wolf's Rain I'm not familiar with.
It's like
I'm sure Monitor.
What I was gonna say about pitches too.
Oh yeah.
You want to try and like
anime.
No, Monitor. Let Monitor say that. It's important. Monitor say it. It's important.
I was gonna say like with pitches, everyone like you want to try and choose a series that's like well known at least. Like Vinland Saga, yeah, we got that. Wolf's Rain, I feel like was a little bit more obscure. I had to like Google it.
Me too.
But there's some other pitches that like I had no clue what they were talking about. And
yeah.
like, if I have no clue what you're talking about, that gives me nothing to work on. And like,
Exactly.
you shouldn't expect everyone to Google it or like research the story, even if you think it's a good fit. So you should try and keep it like broad enough.
Yeah, we're not saying Wolf's Rain sucks. We're not saying it sucks, but like, you know, it's not popular, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like a household name where it's like anyone can instantly recognize it type thing, you know.
I'm just glad it was called Wolf's Rain because I was like, okay, I guess it's about wolves. Like, I think that's all I needed to know.
I googled it and I see a lot of wolves. Nice. Okay, well, go ahead.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about that.
I mean, we don't really know the other properties. Did you guys have any comments on that on the pitch, like the pitch, or you want to just move on to the actual story?
Well, I assume it's gonna be
the pitch
bloody,
itself?
right? Because Vinland Saga's bloody.
Vinland Saga's bloody, yeah. So your story's gonna be bloody, Star Shields.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see that because I know Star Shield, you have the artistic capability to really bring it to life. So this is gonna be exciting to see the final result. Let's get started into the thing. Unless Third and Leah had something to say about the actual thing.
No, you can go ahead. I'm good.
I'm gonna go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Star Shields. Let me pull the timer up and you can start now. Start now.
Right. Okay. Cool. So it takes place in a world where humans and wolves have been at war for about thousands of years, and these wolves only come out at night. And we follow this guy named Eric, who's a warrior who protected his village from those wolves every single night. And he goes out into the forest where they live and kills them, and then comes back by dawn. He's been doing this for decades, and he hasn't revealed that he's actually the last wolf remaining. Because these wolves are werewolves, and he was scratched by the last one that he killed. So we skip forward a few years, and he has a daughter who's really kind of like chivalrous and like bloodthirsty, and she really wants to go and find that last wolf that he's talking about, or those last wolves, and kill them to prove herself to her dad. And he doesn't let her go with him ever because there's no wolves. So so one day his daughter basically she like throws her sword up somewhere, it gets lost, whatever, that's not really important. He breaks his leg trying to get it back and insists on still going out into the woods. So she's like, he's gonna die. So she follows him in there to kill the wolves, tracks them down by nightfall, and kills the last wolf that she sees, not knowing that it's her father. And so she only realizes that it's him once she like turns it over and sees that it has the same scars that he had. And that's it. That's how. That's all. The whole thing.
So nice. Before. Okay. So let me start real quick. I have a question. I don't know if I missed it, but why is the dad like? Why does he not just tell her that that there's no wolves?
So that's more like a character thing on his part. He's kind of like disgusted with himself that he's become the things that he spent his whole life killing, and also he feels like he would have to reveal like exactly how like brutal the war was. And he's kind of a coward, so he doesn't really want to like show that side of him to his daughter now that things are like relatively peaceful and he's the only one going out.
Yeah, so I get that. Like, first of all, I like your story a lot. I like the possible emotional beats that you could really play into the whole father-daughter, the daughter wanting to prove herself. It's very relatable in like in a lot of aspects across the board. But I don't know if the father's like motivation for keeping it a secret is like enough. And maybe I'm just not getting the full picture, but I don't know. But I'll take it to my other judges here. Monitor, what about you? Let's start with you. What do you think about the story?
Yeah, I like the structure. I think it's like a good twist at the end, so I feel like that's like a good point. I don't think that part about like him being like scratched and turned into a wolf was in the pitch in like this doc that I'm looking at. So I feel like that needs to be mentioned because that made it more interesting to me when I was hearing it from you. And yeah, I was like on like DD Mark's side too with like the whole motivation thing. Maybe it could be a thing where like he can't control himself turning into it at night and he has to just
do that. That's
just
true.
like you have to like maybe make more conflict for a reason. Maybe I don't know.
Because right now it makes the dad look like an asshole. Like he's just lying to the chick. Like it's
Yes.
not, we can't really be on his side. Like a good example of fiction that did this really well is Hotel Transylvania. Like he lied about he lied to his daughter about what was out there and what humans were like because of his own experience, his own past experience. And it's like that was understandable and it was relatable. It's like relatable because parents a lot of the times on kids will like kind of tell you how to operate and how to move and how you should think and approach the world because of their own experience, even though that might not be the case anymore. Does that make sense? So it's like in that situation, it's more understandable. But in your case, it's like I can't really understand his logic for wanting to lie about that. Like, you know, werewolves are not a good thing. I'm assuming. Like, I would want to tell my daughter that they're not real, you know, because I wouldn't want her to go out there to go kill them. You know what I'm saying? But like,
or what I was thinking is maybe he does say whenever you see a wolf, you kill it because he doesn't like them that much, and that's why she does it at the end because she sees the wolf.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, exactly.
Like the other part that I want to comment on is you said like he's injured while he's trying to retrieve the sword. I feel like you need like a different reason for like him to lose to his daughter, because like if he's been doing this for a while, then like why is he losing to a kid? You know, so like I feel like that has to be hammered down to make more sense.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
All right, Leah, what about you? And then we'll move on to third.
From like what I understood, so I feel like the emotional thing at the end isn't very like in itself, like the idea of the ending is like shocking, but seeing what was written previously, like I'm not really feeling that much, because what drove them to this situation wasn't very like how do I say it wasn't that impactful, because it wasn't like, oh, a wolf killed their mother just now and then he couldn't beat it as a human, so he turned into a wolf and then his daughter killed him or something like that. Like it started from like simple training from when like wolves apparently just didn't exist anymore, and then him just dying because she was like, yeah, let me kill this one, and like that's how it ends. It's a little bit kind of like it doesn't, like the climax of it isn't really that high. Like if I was reading, I'd probably like scroll down till like the part where she's killing the wolf and like she's like, oh my god, Dad, and that's like, you know? yeah, like Dad, I go, oh my god, oh. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like if I was gonna write, I would be like, not if I was gonna write, but if I was gonna like think of like a story where I want the ending to be like, oh my god, like after all this freaking time, the bitch was working to train, she just ended up killing her dad. Like what a dumb, you know what I mean? If you want that like aspect of it to hit, and that like the loneliness that she'll feel afterwards is something like there's nobody else in her life left that would actually fill the space that her dad did, and have like the wolves in some way impacting her life directly, because like then she'll see like the dichotomy of seeing her dad being the enemy for her, not exactly taught by her father to be the enemy, but the wolves themselves giving that impression on her by some experience that she had herself. It would be a lot more powerful at the end, which you could do definitely in a one shot.
Oh,
that's good.
That's like big brain.
Oh, damn. We share one brain cell, dude. Shit.
That's not one brain cell I have. It's like actually like shooting right now.
Third, okay, really quick. Third, what about you?
Oh, bro, I don't know what to say after that, man. I'm writing this shit. I'm writing.
No pressure. Like, you don't have to speak, like, you know, it's better. So none of you have to force yourself to say something. It's actually fine if you don't, so we can move on. Yeah.
No, I was still on that part when you guys said that his motivation for not telling his kid why he's the only wolf and stuff is weak. I mean, on paper, I guess the motivation, like emotionally, it's fine. But if you're making a manga, it would be better to like give him an external reasoning. You know, for example, Monitor said maybe he cannot control himself during the night.
What if he turned into one and accidentally killed the mom?
I was thinking that too.
I
like that.
Okay, that adds a lot more emotional. That's good. Sorry, I was getting excited.
So the daughter then has more reason to kill the wolves.
That explains her hunger
the
and
wolf
to kill them.
Killed my mother had these scars, and she was just retarded and never like.
Okay, Leah. Okay, Leah's from a different country. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. All right, Star Shields. Do you have any questions? Really quick.
Star Shields, bro. Star Shields.
Star Shields. Any questions before we kick you out of here? Really quick.
No, I'm good. I thank you so much. This was like super insightful. So I'll go.
No problemo. All right, get him out of here, fellas.
All good. Bye.
Okay. Let me end the poll. Who's winning?
I
Zoro.
like that story. I like that idea.
Oh yeah, I like that one a lot too. I can't wait to see that because he can really draw. Zoro's winning.
Zoro,
Oh my
Zoro
god.
won. Yeah, of
What?
course, for sure, bro, for sure.
Zoro's beating Thanos. Are y'all serious? Okay, I mean, okay.
Zoro's the right hand of Luffy, man. Come on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like
Bro,
Leah's
is there-
suggestion too because it's more like Vinland Saga.
You said what? A monitor?
Exactly.
Leah's
That's what I'm
suggestion was more in
saying.
the Vinland Saga vibe.
Yeah, just
Yeah, because like I was
fucked
like,
up.
I read the Vinland Saga and I was like, where is it, bro?
You gotta add the fucking.
You know,
Oh, go ahead, Leah.
dude, third. Like I was thinking, like, is there anybody from Europe watching? What time is it over there? Like, isn't it like 11, 12 already?
It's midnight. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be surprised
Oh
if
my
anyone from
gosh.
Europe. This will get a like. It's gonna be the VOD views. Like the rest of the world, that's gonna be those the VOD views.
Yeah.
It's all Americans. It's all Americans right now. Who's next? I think it's Trill Orca.
Yeah, it's Trill Orca.
Trill Orca, can you queue? Is he queuing or are they queuing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I added them. I think.
Alright.
Yeah, they're there.
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Hello. Oh my God, deep in
Hello.
the voice. Okay. Okay.
We went through this morning.
Voice reveal.
Yeah,
Voice reveal.
we talked about this morning. I made fun of it. I made fun of his deep voice this morning too when I was doing the test on the thing. Okay. Trill Orca, where's your pitch? I'm trying to find it on this thing.
It's on 19th page.
It should
19.
be.
19. Oh, nice. There you go. Okay. Trill Orca, do a quick introduction. You know, don't tell us your whole life story. Something really quick, man. Really quick. All right, introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Trill Orca. I go to college right now, and
W school.
yeah, I like most cheese.
You like who?
I like most cheeses.
Oh, L
Yeah,
cheese, man.
most
L cheese. L cheese.
Oh, come on, man.
I like
bro.
most cheeses.
Come on, bro. Some of
Okay.
them are good.
Okay, Trill Orca, chill. Okay, cheese liker. Okay, tell us what's your pitch? Like what's the inspiration?
So, mostly it's imagine the alien species in kind of world of Star Wars, but mixed with the politics and running of the Expanse. If you've ever seen that show.
I've never seen that, but I know the other two. Okay, and the other two gives me enough. Okay, what about how do you guys feel about that?
I've only watched a little bit of The Expanse.
Mhm.
So I'm not really like if there's something like how do I say subtle like a subtlety in that show, I will have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So again, to the point where
But I'm guessing it goes into I'm guessing it goes into like the futuristic setting, right? Like group in a ship in
in
space.
space, yeah.
It's mostly like the politics and the factions that are within it.
Okay. Okay, so you
That we won't get
like
much
the-
into though. So yeah.
Okay, so this is
Alright.
like people don't have to say this, but what's the genre? Is this action or what?
This is mostly action because it's actually like heist.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, to Monitor's point, you know, Star Wars I know, and Aliens I know, but you know, again, you want to have so we can really get your vision or at least catch the vibe. Again, with Star Wars and Aliens, I know that it's not gonna be on Earth, probably gonna be in a galaxy far, far away. But okay, are you ready? I'm about to start your timer. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, take it away.
All right, so we begin with this group of outlaws, and they are led by sort of what you can describe as an anarchist, and they're trying to pull off the greatest heist that the known galaxy has ever seen. So we start with our group trying to infiltrate this weapons research vessel floating in the lawless void, and eventually they end up cracking into it, and sorry,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
this is nervous.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Take your time.
So yeah, eventually they crack into it, and they end up entering the weapons laboratory, and they find a way to steal most of the loot in there, but unfortunately the captain gets captured, and one of the other crewmates is actually forced to kill the captain because he does not want to be captured and tortured. And so that's basically, the gist of the story. There's a bit more to it that I would like to get into if I had more time. But
And you were like you say you were nervous, so I'm give you a little more time to kind of like wrap it up. Like tell us like wrap it up.
okay,
Right.
sure. So I would say a little bit about the squad itself. So it's basically called the Reaper Squadron. They're called that because they have masks on their face and they hide their identity and they have a skull insignia on it. That's why they're dubbed the Reaper Squadron. And essentially they're a group of misfits and vagabonds that have kind of gathered together towards a common goal, but they all have different needs for what they want to achieve in their own. For example, one of the characters, who is a sort of assassin type character, she wants to buy passage for her family onto a planet, and it's extremely expensive. So that's why she is doing what she's doing right now, even though it's maybe not the most ethical thing.
Okay, and that's it. Okay. You kind of I'll be honest you kind of lost me a little bit at the end there in terms of like interest in the story. But you really had me at the beginning, especially with your inspiration of Star Wars and the fact that you really like the political like factions and stuff like that, and the fact that it's gonna be about a heist. I don't know, like that just seems like very sci-fi, and I really want to see that. I'll be honest, yeah, you completely lost me in terms of I don't know what happened to the heist.
Oh man, I butchered the bitch.
I mean, it's fine, but yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah,
If that's
what's
fine.
going on?
Go ahead.
What was Match's reasoning again? Why they're doing the
The heist
yeah.
himself. Oh, he's not
That's a good
very
question.
moral or ethical person. He just really wants to pull off the greatest heist of all
I
time
see, and-
for
and what-
both money and for glory.
What
So he's
about
like-
Vran? What about Vran?
About Bran. Vran's much the same as Mate's.
I see.
The last character that you didn't mention is the one that wants to do it for a more deeper reason. So
I see. I mean, okay. Can I go first?
sure.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but really quick before you go through it, hold that thought. If you forget, I'll kill you.
Okay, sure.
Trilorca, like I said, you lost me, but don't worry. Like I said earlier in the stream, I will read all these long ass essays, each and every single one of you wrote. And when I go
bro,
live
I'm
again,
sorry.
like, no, it's fine. I'm not complaining. At this point, I'm a whole goddamn professor. So I'll read it, and I'm gonna go live on Discord, and we'll have a more in-depth conversation about it. That's why I'm kind of being vague because of time, and I want these guys to really give advice. So because this is their time to really do it. So Third, go ahead.
Okay, so I feel like the story has too many characters in it, especially Matches and Vran. They are too focused in the story, even though they have the least important reasoning for the heist. Galliena is Galliena the one who has the more important reasoning for the heist, like for their family or something.
I would say it's probably the most understandable and relatable.
think- Yeah, I think it would be better if we see the story from Galliena's point of view, and it might be way more impactful if is it a he or a she? Sorry.
Galliena is a she.
Yeah, it would be more impactful. It might be more impactful if she was the one who was captured because she's the one who wants the heist to be more successful.
Yeah, she's got the most to lose.
Yeah, because Matches and Vran are like, I just want money and stuff, But if they get captured, it's not that much impactful, especially if we're not following them.
That's also good for character development because maybe they will realize that it's more about than just money at the very end when they do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I can say. I don't want to talk too long.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Leo, what about you? Oh, there she is.
Oh, yeah, and I am here. I just wasn't talking. I think that I don't know because the only reason I would read this would be to see the space designs because I'm not really like reading the pitch. I'm not really like feeling anything towards like what they're doing because I don't care about their cause because like at this point I haven't really gotten to know to know Matthias enough for me to be like, oh yes, Matthias, please rob these
Right.
people and survive.
Alright.
So like for what it is right now, I would be like, oh yeah, that ship is dope as hell. I'm a read that, or just look at the pretty pictures. But like the story itself, I don't know. I don't really like it. Like it's probably like a scene in a series, but not. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's my thought, really.
That was kind of how I felt about the story too. Like I said, you had me with the sci-fi and the space factions, and with the heist. I like the idea of a sci-fi heist. That sounds fun as shit. Like that sounds fun. And the DMLO on the Discord chat said something. It's like insanely rich in lore for one shot. That's how I felt. Like this is a world I want to see it really get explored, and like it's just something that I can't really see you doing. At least in a one shot. Don't get me wrong. You can still tell this story in a one shot. You just gonna have to change your approach. You know, maybe you're thinking too serious. Maybe you need to scale it down a little bit. Like it can still take place in this world, but you know, maybe not like don't scale down the stakes. But like they said, too many characters. Maybe you have a little too much going on, like in terms of like what the characters are setting out to do, like as well. Does that make sense? But like I said, Trilorca, we'll talk more about it.
Let me cook.
Yeah, exactly. Monitor. There you go. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I actually like this one. Out of all the pitches, I felt like this was more. I quickly read it while he was talking. I feel like this one's the most well written. There wasn't
really?
like any grammar mistakes. So like I think like you're a good writer, so I trust that like this would be a good series. But like everyone else was saying, maybe you have to simplify it down to like a little bit of a like simpler story. But I do like the idea of the space heist. I feel like you can do that as a one shot because most one shots are like pilots, meaning like. In the Naruto one shot, it's literally Naruto getting back a painting that was stolen, and like it's resolved as soon as he does that. Other one shots are like defeating a monster, and that's the end of it. And like what those stories are good for is just like introducing the world, introducing the powers, introducing the characters to see if anyone cares about the powers of the world or anything like that. So I don't think your story needs to be really complex. I feel like this is just like a good taste tester if like your series would be good or not, or like if you have cool spaceship designs or cool like ideas for the powers or whatever. So I feel like this has potential. So I just want to gas them up a little bit.
Yeah, same. Good job. Hey, nice, Monitor. That's nice. Trilorca, anything to say
good
really
advice,
quick
Monitor.
before we boot you out of here?
Yeah. You guys were kind of right with the series thing. It's kind of like it's kind of supposed to be an epilogue. That's why it's like that.
Yeah.
But I realized while I was doing it, maybe a little too much for one shot. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, no problem. All right, get him out of here, guys.
All right, see ya.
Good job, Trilorca.
That was so fast.
No, that was good. Like that was good. You guys are outshining me in my own goddamn live stream. I should be fucking kicking you guys out. Okay, who's next?
I like that too because it's sci-fi, and I feel like everyone does fantasy battle.
Well, I can't remember the last time I saw
sci-fi
sci-fi
too,
in manga.
honestly.
Like I can't remember the last time I saw it. So.
Okay, what's it called? The one that Hirobashima is doing.
Yeah, Eden Zero, bro. You're forgetting about.
Eden Zero.
I have not even looked at. I don't even know what that shit looks like. I didn't even look at it. No, I just know it got
Eden
an
Zero
anime.
is like
Fairy Tail in space.
it's like Fairy Tail is yeah. Exactly,
Is it really? It's in space. I thought it was fantasy again. Oh wow.
They got the cat
No,
again
it's
in
in
it.
space.
Yeah, I saw the cat again. I was like,
Space.
really? He couldn't come up with something else?
Really? So
Really?
many cats.
Yeah, and then some lady said Samurai 8. Yeah, that was also kind of like sci-fi.
Yeah, Samurai 8 was sci-fi, but that shit was so cluttered. My God, from the beginning.
Honestly, well, actually, Dr. Stone is sci-fi too.
Yeah, but
the
we're
only
not-
thing is
we're-
like the
we're-
past
we're-
setting.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. We're talking about space out here. Okay. Okay.
But it's still sci-fi though.
They do go to space, don't they? Dr. Stone. Okay. Next up is Rel C. King. Bring the motherfucker in here. Request to get in here.
Now.
Rel C. King. I know you're in here. Oh my God,
Invited
there's 40 people on the Discord. My God.
Hello,
Bring him to me, my liege.
Hey, yo. All right, Rel C. King's in here. Hey, what's up? Introduce yourself really quick. Don't tell us your whole life story, though. You know the deal. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm Relic and nothing really else. I guess I haven't eaten all day. That's all.
No, that's fine. That's few words, man. Okay. So on the slides here, you never put in a pitch. That's fine. Since this is for fun, you don't really need to have one. But like I said, it doesn't really help your case in terms of like helping us see your vision. Do you have something in mind? Do you want to say really quick, or you want to just get into it?
I couldn't similar to what I was writing, but I kind of based it off experiences I've seen through people in real life. So
That's fine, man. That's amazing. That's good. I ain't mad about you guys ain't mad about it, right? Shut up, they're fine. Okay.
No, I don't care.
Exactly. All right, jump right in. The title of your work, I can see it right here, is Wilted Petals, but I'll let you do the talking. You have 2 minutes. Your time is starting. Are you ready? Ready? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, your time starts now. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. So the story Wilted Petals is it's about a boy. His name is Akio, and he's going to this school called Allium Academy. It's like this whole prestigious school and everything. And he meets this girl at the school named Hanako, who through many interactions with them and dealing with stuff in her life, he learns about her depression and like her drug addicts and like habits and everything. And it's about relationship, how they slowly build one together, but due to her ability to let go of her past and she can't see good in her life and all this stuff, she ending it at the end of the
Okay. Is that it? Hello.
basically.
Okay.
Wait, you lagged.
Yeah, I was about to say, I wanted you to finish so I could tell you lied.
We stopped hearing you for a while.
Yeah, you lied, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh.
So, I'll let you go again.
I heard enough. Yeah.
Okay, Monitor, you heard him? I heard the beginning a little bit.
Yeah, and like the Google Docs is most of it, but
Yeah, the Google. Yeah, you wrote an essay. I'm not gonna lie, but it has everything in there. But I wanted to give you a chance to kind of say it. But you said it really short, and now I actually want to hear what you just said. So go again.
Okay, so basically it's a story about boy meets girl, and it's about how he goes through many experiences through her life and how their relationship builds, and he slowly learns about her depression and her drug addictions, and she kind of rubs off of him slowly negatively, but he's trying to help her, and her refusal to let go of her past prevents her from seeing the truth of her life, and she ends up ending her life at the end of the story.
Damn. So a tragedy. I like it. Okay. First off, my thoughts are I like that it's a tragedy. It's bold. Third, you want to go first? You sound like No, it's fine. You can go. You can go if you want.
No, I'm not. I'm still collecting my thoughts.
Okay, you're still collecting your thoughts. Okay. Well, for me personally, right off rip, it's like you said, it's about life experience, right? And I can tell even from the story summary. But it's like, can you do this in the page count? Like, can you are you able to really sell the connection? Because I think I remember you saying words like slowly and over time, and it's like, you don't really have that much time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do you think you're gonna be able to make whatever emotional impact hit within the certain amount of page count that you have? Do you think that?
Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do that because I'm focusing mainly on I think it was 3 events that are big points in their relationship.
I like that you're narrowing it down to just 3. That's good. Okay. That now I have more confidence that you can actually make it fit. Okay. In terms of the actual story, I'll be honest, it's like I don't really see a story. I know you said it's life experience thing, and I guess that can be okay if you just really wanted to just kind of just show a glimpse into something that might have happened in your life or someone else's life that But it's like, in terms of a story, I'm not really hearing one in there. It's just like, it just sounds like life happening. Or maybe I'm just too dumb to understand stories like this. I am people.
No, I agree.
Shonen all the time.
Yeah, I'm a shonen guy. You know what I'm saying? So.
I agree with Didi.
Yeah. So third agrees. Okay. Do you have anything else you want to say about that third?
Yeah, I mean, it's more of a. I mean, I'm pretty sure this story will not be for everyone, especially if. I mean, it depends on which audience are you targeting.
It's
but
giving Oyasumi Punpun to me personally. It's giving.
Yeah, exactly. It's more of a. Yeah. It's not a shonen type thing. It's more
for
of
sure.
A drama romance thing. But yeah. I mean, I like it personally because I like tragedy.
I like it because it's different from everything we've heard so far, and I want to see.
Yeah,
it made.
exactly.
I want to see it made.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, but if you want to really, make people want to read the story, it might. I mean, no, it's because it will change the whole story if you add something that's really exaggerated enough that it doesn't really happen in life. Because this is as Didi Mark said, this story is it's just like a autobiography or some sort. It's not. It's like it can happen to everyone.
But I will say, if there's a way you can make what you said work. Like, and there's a way you can make your intentions out the gate to just be like a slice out of life, like literally like a slice out of the character's life, like, and not really have it be more so about a story. You can really make this. You can really not BS it, but mangas, there's not. I hate to assign a formula of this is what a story should feel like. It's like it doesn't have to have like an inciting incident and whatever. If it's something that's deep and personal to you, with which I'm assuming it is because you said it's a, it's like it's an experience thing. It's then you can make it. If you're not too like focused on entertaining people, if you really just want to just tell this narrative or show the scene, or if there's some message in there that maybe that we're not seeing or I'm not seeing, then I think you should go for it. But if you're looking to like entertain in terms of a story with satisfying characters and plot twists and events that like can get readers that get excited and take them on a roller coaster and into your world and stuff like that, then in that case I would suggest maybe rethinking your approach and maybe adding a narrative in there somewhere. You can still keep it a tragedy, you can still have the ending play out the way, and you can still keep it close to your personal experience, but kind of add like a narrative, something that might make it interesting. Like, I tell stories where there's like talking dogs and stuff like that, but there's a lot of my personal experience in there too, even though it's like a lot of fiction. Does that make sense? Yeah. But Monitor, you're the what? What do you?
Yeah,
what do you
I'm
think?
the slice of life guy.
Yeah. I was just about to say that you know more about this genre than I do.
So what I don't know your references or your inspirations, but I'm getting vibes of like A Silent Voice, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, Flowers of Evil, and there's even this new series that came out called Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, which is kind of similar, where it's like a older guy who meets a girl and like she helps him like come to terms with his past. So I feel like D.D. Mark said, there is a way to like do this, and there is a market for it, but I feel like you have to nail down that message. Like, there has to be like a theme or something you're trying to convey here about like what all this means or what it teaches the character when she kills herself.
Yeah. It can't just be
and
sad
I think,
porn.
exactly. I think the weakest part of this is like the cafe aspect, where he just like shows up and starts like working at this cafe with her. I feel like maybe you could like make more of a reason for him to be there. Like, maybe he's like really low on rent, he really needs a job, he begs them to like let him work there. Just like some reason to like a better reason to get him in there, and where he meets this girl, and like so like the stakes are raised a little bit higher, and then you just got to nail that emotional part.
Damn. Yeah, that's true. Leah, anything or no? I don't know if this is your kind of area, but yeah.
No, I was thinking about it. I think so the way that it would be interesting, because like, I feel like stories like this, they're super dependent on how people interpret the emotional aspects of what the characters go through, because it's very much more intense than other things. So you're like fully relying on how people's perception of what each character says and what they do and like how it's presented. So I feel like it's very important to build up the main character's story, but at the same time showing enough of the one that dies for it to like leave an impact and show how it impacts the main character's life. And the way that it impacts the main character's life should be the thing that you kind of take your experience and put it right in there, because that's the thing that people will be able to relate to the most, because there's people have gone through similar things. So like that's the jumping on point for like a lot of people reading.
Okay. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Relic, you said? I keep calling you Rosie King.
Yeah, Relic. Yeah, Relic.
Like, do you have any questions? Like, any thoughts about that? What's up?
No, not really. I just have the time to take time to process all of it, figure it out.
Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine.
Yep.
All right, no problem. Hey, I can't wait to see this made. I'd even mention the title, Wilted Petals, especially considering what's about to go down. Oh, come on, bro, you're setting us up. This is like sad porn. I'm into it. All right, fellas, get his ass out of here.
I want to see the art. Yeah,
I want to see it. But bye, Relic. Bye. Get him out of here. Okay. All right, judges. Let's move along. Let's double time. Next up is, oh my, what is that? Biomon, bro. What? I don't recognize that name. Is that a new person? Hold on, don't.
Wait.
Hold on. That
Biomon.
I don't recognize that name.
Bushman?
In the list.
No.
Whoever that person, did you misspell your name, bro?
Oh no, he's here. Biomon.
No. It's not about is here.
He's looking in the slides. That's
what I don't recognize the name in the slides. I don't. It's not in the slides, right?
Did they get it in on time? It says at B. Is that the person? No.
Is that B? No, I told him to write.
No. B's already in the chat.
Yeah, I told him to write the Discord name. So whoever this person is, if you actually did submit and you wrote that name, that's your fault. Let's skip that person. I told you to put your Discord name. I don't know what that is. I can't
interrogate them, DD Mark.
Because I'm looking through the slides and I don't see that name. I don't remember that name.
Yeah, we don't see any Biomon.
I don't remember that name. And I'm really trying to be cautious of people trying to like get ahead. Because I know a lot of people, after I announced the deadline is passed, a lot of people sent in afterwards. I'm like, no, it's not going to get in. You know, there's a deadline for a reason. So I don't want someone to sneak their way in. Let's move on to B. B, are you ready?
It was Mark.
It was who? I don't want to
said his name it's Mark.
Mark.
I don't see any Mark.
I see a B right here with the My Hero picture.
Yeah, but it's B's another person.
Yeah, B is after this person that I don't recognize. I know who B is. B has been here since like for a long time. I know who B is. You know? So
I know who B is.
Yeah.
So are we skipping this person? BO.
I'm about to skip this person. If this person really did submit and they're really in these slides because they submitted on time,
I don't see them in the slide.
Yeah, sorry, B. Sorry.
We're sorry about that, Ma. I don't want to risk letting in someone who didn't put it in on time. I'm a stickler for the rules. Okay, B, you're next. Are you ready, B? Let me find your stuff. B, request to join and they'll let you in. Ooh, another poll. Let's go. Denji or Peppa Pig? This is a good one. Who's winning? What y'all think?
Peppa Pig.
Who the fuck said that?
I don't know who the fuck is that. I don't know that.
You know, of course you know, because your brother probably watches that shit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Is it actually good? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Coco Melon is good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The plot.
Coco Melon slaps, bro. They do the cooking, bro.
Bro, Coco Melon is so addictive. Like parents,
bro.
so many
I'm getting
parents ban.
Yeah,
parents ban their kids. Fuck yeah! Like when I put a kid in front of, they get hypnotized, bro. Jesus. Okay, is B ready?
Should I invite B?
Yeah, let her in.
All right, come in, B. Come in, B.
Alright, pull this up while we wait for B to join.
Sorry.
B, I hope you're not getting nervous on us now. Did you invite?
I invited him. Yeah.
Yeah, I sent it too.
Maybe.
My God,
maybe,
B, get the fuck in here.
Yo, chill. They don't, or maybe they don't know how to. I think you have to accept. Like, I don't know. There you go.
Oh yeah, he's there.
Wow, this is a streaming. There you go. Okay, B. You know, I trust you. Keep it snappy. Okay. Can you talk? You're muted.
They're muted. Yeah.
Oh, we'll wait.
I'm sorry, I gotta give the old lady a second.
Okay, we'll wait. She's from a different generation. It's okay.
with the Mina profile pic, bro. Oh my God.
Shut up, Leah. Okay.
Grandma who?
No, calm
Definitely
down.
reading that on Manganilo, bro.
Calm down. Okay. B, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. If you need more time, we can if you're doing something right now, we can get you later.
Oh no, I'm ready. I have my stuff out.
All right, bet. Dope. No pressure.
Okay.
We're not gonna bite. I don't know about Leah. She probably will bite, but I'm not gonna bite.
Do I need to introduce?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Introduce yourself, D.
Hey, bro, you bad host. I'm joking.
Okay. Shut up. All right,
everybody's rooting for you in the comments.
Yeah, go ahead,
Oh my God, I love you guys.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, in the words of Dee Dee, this is B, he, and I am a cat mom of 3. That's really all I got.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Yes.
Okay, B, your pitch. What's your inspirations so we can get the vibe?
My inspirations are mostly the magic from Witcher, and then a lot of previous of Attack on Titan.
Okay, see now you have my brain going in a lot of directions now. See,
yeah, you picked 2 good series.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we get the idea from it already.
And B, in the pitch, actually didn't write an essay. It's actually really short. Okay.
Applause for B.
Let's go.
She already ate it. She ate.
Exactly. So B,
when
you kept it short
you
and
said you didn't want to read all that, I was like, okay, let's just make bullet points.
Thank you. You actually saw what I said I didn't want to read. Okay, so you have 2 minutes. You kept it short. That's good. But now here's your chance to really sell us. Tell us what's your story about. The title says "Make or Break." Let's hear it. Your time starts now.
Okay, my story follows a kid named Jacob. He wants to become what's known as a guardian. Guardians are magic users who defend their area, their country, known as the Flores Kingdom, against mystical beings, the ones who were created by the Dam. The Dam is the opposite of what I have as the All High.
Mm-hmm.
So, basically in this series, he's trained to become a guardian, just like all the other kind of kids his age, but he must come across one of his greatest obstacles: exams.
Okay. Okay.
And in his exams, they have to go through trials and fight other mystical beings and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Jacob does believe he's ready. He's ready to go in everything along with his teammates.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens when he gets a heaping dose of reality?
Okay.
Comes to find out, maybe he's not meant for this. He watches his teammates kind of fall one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Another teammate who's picked on as being weak, she's pushing her all just to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he getting shaky feet? So now he must get the resolve to do what it is that he must do to protect not only himself and his dreams, but his friends as well.
Okay. All right. Is that it? Yeah.
I didn't want to I didn't want to get too into world building in case I didn't have enough time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
There was questions in there, so I wasn't getting a lot of the ending. So kind of like, how does it wrap up? Like, you got me up until the point where you said he has the harsh reality where he's not really cut out for this. Okay, boom. So far, so good. Is the story going? It's like, well, okay. So I'm assuming that's like, so how does the story go on to like wrap up for the character? Like go on.
To wrap up, he does do what he can to fight back.
And what is that?
And he's going to hold his fight. He has two different kinds of magic. He has wind magic and what I would call reactive magic.
Mm-hmm.
He can basically react to his opponents coming at him. Not like spider sense, but he can adapt to like being hit.
Okay.
It takes a lot out of him still, but yeah. But
Okay.
basically he does what he can until, one of their instructors has to come save him.
Mm-hmm.
And when speaking to at least one of his teammates that kind of makes it out of it, that's when he just gives them his resolve of what is he going to do now in order to be a guard. And he has to get his test results back.
Okay. All right. So I like what you have. I like the whole exams thing. I don't know. It feels low stakes compared to everything that everyone wants to do. Is like, I'm not taking a jab at everyone else, but everyone is always like save this or like fight or like fight for your life, and it's like this is exams. I know you mentioned some stuff that might involve life or death, but for the most part, I like the focus on exams. But what I would say about your story so far is personally for me, and I'll work on this with you, B, and we'll talk more in depth about it, or at least I'll talk more in depth about it. Is more so structure of your story in terms of making it into a narrative that is not that your narrative is not interesting, but into like make it into a narrative. So where there's like an inciting incident, and we kind of follow this character, and we like he has a clear goal, and you said he has a harsh reality, and we kind of see him face that, and then kind of organize the story where there is story beats that are engaging. Does that make sense? Right now, it kind of seems like it's all over the place, and maybe I'm just not getting the vision, or maybe I just didn't hear it properly. But what do you guys think? Monitor, let's start with you.
Yeah, I feel like it's a decent setup for like a one shot where it's like they're just taking a test and then by the end they either passed or failed. I feel like that's short and sweet. You can get in there, get out, tell your story.
Okay.
So yeah, I just think as long as you get those story beats down, like maybe there's a problem during the exam, maybe they overcome the problem, and then they fail the exam in the end, and like the lesson is like maybe you learn something, or something like that. Like
structure.
I do think this is a good like idea though, and you can make it work.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the problems that it actually is that it's supposed to be a controlled exam, but I was considering higher level beings come, like say like they're supposed to be going against like level 3, level 5 stuff, and then something level 10 is actually what is coming their way.
Okay, so it's like an error happened or something like that.
I would
Yeah, like air hair, basically a breach.
what Demon Slayer did, because like during the exam they had that one demon come out of nowhere that like was killing a bunch of kids. So I feel like maybe looking at that and seeing how that was implemented.
True. That's true. That's true. Yeah. So okay, now that you mentioned that, now I'm starting to see what you're going for in terms of the narrative. Okay. All right. Leah, what about you? Thoughts?
I think it sounds fun. I think that I like the pitch because it was short, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm prepared for what she's gonna say. And I also think that, well, I don't know. I don't really have like any like concrete thoughts on like how to improve it, because it's very like the drama is very simple. The only thing is that like the main thing here would like make it exciting
Exactly.
in any way. So like if you have powers, like you said, magic and stuff like that, making it unique and that kind of thing.
Actually, here's my suggestion to you, B. I know I talked about it in the video that I made that was that spun this whole thing. But like the Darnhammer story circle, it's not supposed to be concrete, but like that structure of the story circle, that's what I'm not getting from your summary or your pitch. I'm not seeing how things kind of flow in a manner that could be interesting to watch happen. Does that make sense? Not that it's not there. Yeah. It just feels like an unfinished puzzle that we need to like sit down together and put together. So I would say kind of look at that story circle and try to like make your story kind of flow like vaguely. You don't have to follow every rule of it, and then next time I go live here on Discord, we will talk as in depth about your story and we can help put it together as much as you want. How about that? And then no problem. All right. And lastly, third, what about you? Any thoughts?
I have nothing. I have
nothing.
I have no thoughts. Yeah, I mean all the thing you guys said is enough for the story to. I mean, the story is more simple, but yeah, just make it more exciting, as Leah said.
And the fact that it's simple is not bad at all. I welcome simplicity.
Yeah, I like it. It's very clear.
When it comes to one shots, simplicity is good. When it comes to one shots.
Yeah, I was just worried about because my original idea, I was scared of like, okay, this might go a lot longer than what I planned. So I just put at least as much as I could think about in it, and I know I could possibly add more as we work on the assignment.
That's good. That's good. And
what I wanted to say is, a lot of people underestimate how many pages they have. I'm sure Diddy Mark could talk about this with one shot.
For sure.
I saw people in the comments saying, yeah, 80 pages isn't that much, and it really isn't. Like, so when you're doing like 20 pages, 30 pages, you have like literally no time, so you have to like tell your story and get out.
Yeah. But it's definitely possible. That's what makes it kind of crazy sometimes. Like, how are people able to tell such good stories at 20 pages? And I'm like, my shit is 80 pages long and I can't cut it down. Yeah, so it's possible, and it's definitely a skill that will come in handy if you like ever start doing like chapters, because you need to condense your stories down into chapters, right? You have to control yourself from going overboard every single chapter. Does that make sense? So it's a good skill to get used to anyways. But any other questions? Any last thing you want to say, B, before we kick you out of here real quick?
No, I've kind of been writing down as you guys were talking, so I'm taking all this in.
All right.
I'm work on more of it tonight.
No problem. You gonna be working. Okay, get her out of here. Good job, B. You did a great job.
Bye.
Oh no,
B, we're sorry. Oh no.
Put her back.
No. She's fine. She's cool.
Put her
back. Okay.
Put her back.
Wild.
The fact that Peppa Pig is winning is crazy.
Go back, B. Go back.
Oh yeah. Okay. Fine. Bring her back. The fact that Peppa Pig won is crazy. That's crazy.
Bro, I'm currently watching Peppa Pig.
Are you serious?
Peppa Pig would win, bro. What the hell? What have you
would beat Denji? Yeah, without chainsaw. Yeah. I wouldn't even fight Peppa Pig.
Denji would just like sit around and just look at her like stomping on the mud.
Yeah, exactly. Stomping on the mud. Okay, B. Say what you're gonna say. Sorry. Finish what you're saying, B.
Oh, all I said was stay hydrated, my friends.
Oh my God! Third.
Oh, thank you.
Third.
I would chew you out for not eating.
I'm so sorry.
I would chew out Didi for not eating.
I've definitely eaten today. Anyways, get her out of here because I definitely ate and I don't feel like explaining that I've ate. Okay, get her out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Oh. Okay. Who's next? We're not wasting no time.
John the Fisherman.
John the Fisherman. Oh, Mr. Fisherman. Request to speak, sir or ma'am or whatever the fuck you are.
Inviting them right now.
Okay, let me find John's pitch so the people can.
It's already here.
Oh.
John the fisherman. Are you a fisherman? Are you a fisher
Where
of
the
man?
heck? Where the heck is John? Oh, the last. Oh no, second to the 17.
John is
yeah,
in here.
17.
Oh, slide 17.
Greetings.
Okay, nice. Oh, thank you guys for always pointing that out. Okay. Oh my goodness. So John, do your introduction before I hear this interesting ass pitch you have for us. Introduce yourself really quick.
I'm John the fisherman, and
Are you
I
actually a
like to
fisherman?
draw. No.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
a metaphor.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you know how like a fisherman always gets up early and like goes out to the ocean and just like just sits there and like.
Oh, I thought you
Like
meant like more
Epo-
like Christ. Okay, because like Christ was a fisherman. Okay, like a
Epo-
fisher of men. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I'm just sorry, John. But yeah, tell us your pitch, your inspirations.
The inspirations are Constantine with Keanu Reeves. I think it's kind of old now, so I'm not sure.
It's old, but I know it. Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. And then there's this new manga called Jiangxi X.
I've seen that. Yeah,
Yeah,
again,
I've seen it.
yeah. To monitor this point, with knowing what stuff is, the Jiangxi shit is so new. I haven't even read it, so I don't know what it's about. But I definitely know Constantine. Like, you don't even need to know Keanu Reeves Constantine to know Constantine. He's a DC character. It's very popular. So, some are popular. Yeah. So, I definitely know Constantine, and so I'm excited to see what you have on that front. But can you do you guys know what Jiangxi is? Like, monitor. I know you read a lot of manga. Like,
No, I got no clue what that is.
I know it's on the show. It's like on the Viz like thing next to Chainsaw Man and shit. Like, it gets published on Shonen Jump, I think. What about you? Leah? Have you read it?
Yeah, they're like so it's basically like a demon slaying kind of manga type. And it's like the main character is a Jiangxi. So like young warriors and they defeat monsters, yeah. Basically.
Okay, John, and what aspect of Jiangxi were you drawing inspiration from? Is it a demon aspect or is it something else?
Yeah, it's the demon possession. I mean, the Jiangxi in Jiangxi X are kind of like life-sucking vampire type deals.
Hey yo, yeah, of course.
And,
Hey yo, of course.
and then I like that idea, but I wanted to take inspiration from Constantine, where it's more like demons taking over bodies and sucking their souls, kind of. And then after they're kind of like used up the body, they send the soul to hell and then feed Lucifer through that way, because he's kind of like stuck there. He has like 72 demons. They're actually called shades.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So, yeah.
We're getting into. I'm getting to it. I'm sorry. That was just a question.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. It's fine. Okay, so you see how they're pretty similar. I'm not gonna go again into that. But sure, go ahead. Your time starts now. Tell us what's your story. Saints X Shades or same shades? You Hunter X Hunter head ass. Go ahead.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want. Yeah, go ahead. Time starts now.
Okay, yeah, let's go. So I just wanted this to be like a intro to like a couple characters, and then like if I liked it, then and to the world, you know, and if I liked it, it'll be more. I was highly inspired by Soul Eater, where they kind of like introduce everybody doing their own thing on a mission, and then like that's kind of like the prologue for everybody in the whole story. Because there's only like 22 pages, so I didn't want to go through the whole world and everything, but it's going to be like basically one exorcism. So this main character, Belial, is going to show up at this house, and it's going to be like all these priests and nuns and shit, and they're going to be praying and like crying and stuff like that, and Belial's going to come out of a taxi and smoking a cigarette because it's like 1996, and he's gonna, the priest is gonna lead him into this house. He's gonna be like, hey, I'm so glad you came. We didn't know what else to do.
You have 1 minute. Get to the middle.
So
get to the middle. He gets there to perform exorcism.
Okay, he gets there to perform the exorcism, and he acts all cool and shit. He tries to do the exorcism, but he can't because he's like a low-level Luther, which is like an exorcist. And then he kind of like tries to bite off more than he can chew with this shade, and it pisses it off, and then gets into like this heated battle that goes from inside to outside into the neighborhood. And then his partner shows up. His partner Satanas shows up, saves his life, and then Belial is able to perform the exorcism and report to the bosses and shit. the Bureau of Supernatural Activity.
Is that it?
Pretty much.
Okay, I would clap for you. I'll be honest. Of all, I don't know about you guys. For me personally, of everything we've heard today, this is my favorite. Not because of like the narrative is fucking mind blowing. It's because it's just I have no complaints. It's a fucking one shot through and through. Like somebody's there to perform an exorcism. It's not. It doesn't even sound like it's something that's really even too about the characters themselves. It's just more about watching the exorcism and seeing how the fuck everything goes down and the thing ending. I have no qualms with this. What about you guys? What are your thoughts? I mean, of course, feel free to give criticism and help them improve it. But for me, I see nothing wrong with this. I would say I would make this a one shot. This is a one shot to me. What about you guys?
The one thing I would say is in the pitch it said like, is it Satanist or Satanist? The name arrives saving the character. Mm-hmm. I felt like that kind of came out of nowhere. I just like my only like point would be like to maybe consider that like you don't want it to be a Deus Ex Machina now. So like you don't want him to pop in and save the day and then everything works out.
Maybe foreshadow, you mean? So you think you should foreshadow?
Yeah, either he's introduced with him, or like he shows up at some. Like I just don't want him to pop out of nowhere and save the day, and then everything resolves.
I was thinking maybe they like when Belial arrives there, maybe he gets a phone call from Satanas. She's a female, and then like she'll maybe tell him to wait, and then he'll just hang up or something, and then just walk in.
Perfect. Then at that point, we know the character went in when he's supposed to wait for his partner, so we are expecting the partner.
Yeah, we know they're coming. Yeah, I like that better.
That there you go. That's a good point, Monitor. I completely missed that. That's true. What about you, Third? How about you?
I have the complaints too. I actually want to see this drawn or sketched up.
Yeah. Your work will live and die by the art, because the narrative, again, it doesn't have to be anything mind blowing, but it's good enough for what this is, a one shot. But those action scenes, you got to make it slap. You know what I'm saying? And I don't doubt that you can do that. What about you, Leah?
I feel like it's written well enough for me to like get the gist of it, and you know, it definitely is like how Didi said, it's gonna be in the arts, and also how you do the fight scene, because like, of course, the thing about this one shot that is different from the others is that there's not too much background that you need. You're only seeing the battle in this one. Like that's the main thing about this one. It's mainly battle for everything. So how you do the battle scene is gonna be very important. So like now you have that on your back, and if it's trash, your fucking one shot is trash.
Oh my god,
so
Leah,
I don't know what to tell you.
Way to keep it 100, I guess.
You're gonna curse yourself.
Way to keep it 100. Yeah, I mean keep it 100, keep it a stack. I think Leah was the last one, right? Yeah. Okay, John, any final thoughts? I mean, I don't have anything else to say about that. Any final thoughts?
No, not really. I just want to thank you for holding the space and thank the community.
Oh, of course. Yeah. God bless the community and God bless America. And Caitlyn Jenner for 2024. Let's keep going. I'm so sorry, John. No, John, seriously, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for not being a douchebag on here. My God. Thank you for everyone who's been on here and not being a douche. Thank you.
Yeah, be proud of y'all project. Be proud of y'all peaches.
Yeah, there's so many douchebags out there. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of your
projects. Banish me.
All right, yeah, kick him out of here. Get the fuck out of here, John. Love you. Yeah, there you go. Get out of here. All right, let's keep it pushing. Okay, let's keep pushing. Next up is Biggie Boo. Oh my God, you sound like a rapper from the 80s that didn't sell any records. Biggie Boo.
Jesus. I'm sorry. Bro, you're roasting your fans.
I'm sorry.
Yo, what's up?
Oh shit, he's in here. Oh God. Third, you could have given it some time a little bit. I just roasted his name. Come on, you just let him in.
I don't know.
Now I gotta defend myself.
I'm joking, bro. I'm joking. It's Didi. I'm excited like Didi Markk is fucking good. Anyways, introduce yourself, Biggie. What's up?
What's up, y'all? My name is Biggie Boo. On my manga training arc, and hopefully being in this community can teach me a lot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. So tell us your pitch. I think Monitor might like this one. I don't know. I have a feeling.
Oh no, I love this one.
Oh yeah, I knew Monitor would like this one. Tell us your pitch.
So, I picked a mix between The Great Gatsby and Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Okay.
I got 2 posters on my wall of Bunny Girl Senpai.
I knew it.
Cool. Valid.
Sounds like a Monitor ass fucking pitch right there. I like it. I like The Great Gatsby. I'm excited to see what you have. Third, Leah, anything you want to say about the pitch?
Not
about the pitch?
Yeah, about
not right now. I want to hear talk about.
Okay, you want to hear the story first? Okay, what about you, Third?
Yeah.
Nah, same.
Okay, well, Biggie Boo, the floor is yours. You have 2 minutes. I'll let you know when you have 1 minute left, so you can wrap up. All right.
All right. Cool.
Time starts
So,
now.
I have a child noble. She is betrothed to the future emperor. That comes with a lot of responsibilities. She doesn't want to handle all those responsibilities. She's a kid, so she just wishes that she would disappear. So she gets that wish. And she's basically, no one can see her, no one can even remember her. And that gets old pretty quickly, as you can imagine. And while she's just wandering aimlessly sad, she meets a boy who's in the same predicament. That's like a glimmer of light in that situation. And as soon as they kind of, build a relationship, she starts falling for him. She wakes up back in her room as if nothing ever happened. And then now here comes a time skip. Basically after that experience, she learns to really appreciate the life that she had before and realizing that disappearing isn't really the way to go, and be grateful for everything, that she has and has been set up for her. She feels a really big sense of responsibility towards her role as an empress.
Okay.
Fast forward, and
you have 1 minute.
She's and she's married to the emperor. He turns out to be a decent husband, and she actually does love him. He hits a woman with his horse, and he takes responsibility for that. He brings her. She's like another lord. She's like a lady or something. I forget the jargon, but he brings her back, to the castle doctor, and is like, talking with her a lot, like while she's nursing back to health. She broke her leg. It's gonna take a couple of months to heal. So he's visiting her all the time. The emperor ends up falling for her, so he takes her as a mistress. And back in like that lord and lady time, you could have a mistress like the man could. And so he takes her as mistress. She's basically jealous. She's getting those same feelings, so she wants to disappear again. So she does, and then she basically starts an affair with the guy who she met before.
And that's time. Okay.
Let me go first, bro. Hold me back.
I was just about to say, Monitor, you go first before I go in. Go ahead.
Okay,
Monitor,
so as a fellow bunny girl senpai enjoyer, I want you to get rid of all those last lines. I'm over here, like, that meme where it's like the button, oh shit, go back. I feel like the strongest part of this is like the Empress disappearing and then talking to that guy.
Yes, I was gonna say that. Go ahead, keep going.
All this time skip stuff is where I'm losing interest, and I'm like, you had the idea, just go back, step back.
Yeah, exactly. Well said. I thought the same thing when you were going and you were talking about, she felt she didn't want the responsibility, so she wished she'd disappear. I was like, oh shit, this motherfucker knows what he's doing. This is a good story. I'm hooked. And then you got to the end where she woke up as a dream, and I said, what? And then at that point, you kind of like
a cheating affair, and I'm like,
yeah,
no,
okay. I was like, what's going on? It's like, you got me with the she disappears and she missed the boy, and the fact that you spun into a romance thing. I thought you were gonna have it end nicely, and then I was like, oh god, what happened? You're doing a little too much. That's what I would say. I would since it's a one shot, and since you want to build that kind of romantic relationship, I think you're better off kind of focusing solely on the disappearing thing, because that's a story in and of itself, and then helping that and then having that conclude in a satisfying manner. And I think focusing on that as opposed to these two completely different stories in one thing, you have more room to really make give room to the characters and the romance and have it be more convincing. Does that make sense? As opposed to trying to squeeze in this a love affair and hitting with a horse is it's just too much. The engaging stuff is the chick disappears because she doesn't want to take responsibility. That's very relatable to everybody. We all wish we could disappear from all our responsibilities. I want to see that shit. That's my advice to you. What about you, Leah? Let's go with you.
Okay. I want to ask, what age range is this?
I was mostly trying to do a shoujo type of age range demographic.
Oh, you're talking about
young women.
I thought you meant the characters or the age of the characters. Okay, you meant
no, not the characters, the audience, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, teenage women.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I really like the idea of the dynamic of her disappearing. However, the method is that she disappears. Then, I would actually love it if it was a little bit more on the older age side, because that way you can make it a little bit more risque, especially with when you interrupt scenes that are risque in this kind of setting. It's a lot more alluring to read the next chapter, especially if you're aiming it towards women in this case.
That's a
'Cause
good
if
point.
you don't, I swear to God, have you ever seen a Korean drama? This is how it goes, right? It has to be that you just cut it
Oh my
off.
god, I'm fucking
before they
learning from
do-
this shit.
do
This is my
some
live stream,
shit.
bitch.
Dude, but like, you know what I mean? That would be so freaking good for them. I'm not even kidding you. Right?
No,
I'm
no,
like,
nobody's arguing with you. I agree. I didn't even.
Yeah.
My brain didn't even go there. That's a good point, Biggie. Like that's some shit
Dude.
that I wouldn't have told you. Oh wow.
Dude, not only that, but like this, like, okay. So when I was listening, I was like, okay, this would be great, because she's like, the main character ends up being like a bitch, right? She's like with the emperor, and she's like, oh yeah, like, here, I'm a princess. But then in this other world or whatever, she can be like with her cool like boyfriend or whatever. And when there's a problem in this one, she can just go back to the emperor. But then the mistress comes, and she's like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Like, now I can't, like, you know what I mean?
Oh my god. Okay, Leah's getting into this.
Too.
Okay, Leah, calm down. You get too
Bro,
excited. But
I'm just saying, like,
no, you're making valid points. You're making valid points. Yeah. So
oh my God,
Biggie,
so
I mean, Third still has to talk, but so far you have a lot of avenues you can go down.
Oh no, I have nothing to say.
You have nothing to say. Okay. Oh, third, you have nothing to say at all.
Yeah, I just like the idea, and
Okay.
I agree with what Minister said.
Okay, no problem. Leo, were you done then, or did you want to keep going?
yeah, I'm done.
Okay, awesome. Biggie, any questions? Final thoughts? Anything?
I have a lot of avenues to think about. When I structured this, it was kind of like very much so like 3-act structure, and they can all fit as like one single stories as for one shot. So thank you guys for making sure that I cut it down.
No problem. I can't wait to see. Everything we've gotten is actiony. This is the one. I mean, we have that one that's not that like depressing one that I want to see too. But like, I like it when there's the non-action ones, because I feel like we get so much action all the time, so it's good. But yeah, Biggie, get out of here. Get him out of here. It's nice having you though. You did a good job.
Yeah. Bye bye. Okay. Bye bye.
It's fine. Okay. Damn. Yeah. I want to see that one. I want to see that one really bad. Okay.
Bushman's summary was way too long, as you wrote.
Really, Bushman? What slide was it?
It's 22, but yeah, it's way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember. Oh yeah. Theirs was long. So Bushman, are you here? Yeah. Let him in.
Yeah. Inviting him right now.
I think they should be joining.
Oh damn! He has 2. Oh my god. Okay, this might be interesting.
He has what?
He has full. I'm not gonna say it, but we should let Bushman just read the inspiration.
The pitch.
Thirds, like let him cook.
Let him cook.
Yeah. Let him cook.
Where's this? Yo.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I don't know.
Bushman's inspiration is interesting.
Yeah, I see it. But why is he taking Hunter?
Yeah, Hunter.
Why is he taking 17 years to join, Bushman? What's up? Is it me or what's up?
Where is that bitch?
Oh yeah, no, they're here.
They're
muted, by the way.
They're muted, Bushman. Lovely name.
Hello?
Hey, hello. How is it going? Introduce yourself. Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. I'm Bushman, and I draw.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice. That's all you need, sir. That's all you need. Tell us your pitch. You have an interesting inspiration here, like the pitch inspiration. Tell us. Let's hear it.
So, obviously, the inspirations were Full Metal Alchemist and Hunter x Hunter. And I had just started Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh,
so I really just took the power system.
Okay.
From what I know so far.
Yeah, the power system is certified hood classic. Okay.
And then Hunter x Hunter is like my favorite.
Hunter too. Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter is my favorite anime/manga. So.
But you didn't take that one's power system, right?
No, I want to mix them, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet.
Oh, do you have a degree in calculus? Because you need that to like write Hunter x Hunter's power system. That's crazy. That power system is so goddamn complicated.
Oh my god.
Okay, L joke. Okay. Bushman, you know the drill. You have 2 minutes. You're in a particularly unique situation because your pitch was mad long, bro. I couldn't even paste it.
Yeah, I had copied and pasted someone's format, and I was like, dang, they kind of wrote a lot. So I thought
you guys were all copying each other. Like one person wrote a long one, and everyone started copying. I don't know why. You guys, come on now. But
I dumped it down. So
no, that's fine.
At least for the summer.
They definitely haven't read anything about it. I haven't read anything about it either. I will read that long ass one you did post, but I haven't seen anything
I wouldn't
yet.
read that either.
No, I will read it because it's my goddamn job. But I will read it. But now knowing that none of us have read it, this is your chance. 2 minutes, sell it to us, right? I'm gonna tell you when you have 1 minute left. Your time starts now. Go ahead.
All right. So, a 17-year-old boy named Calm is new to the world of alchemy and is set out to prove to himself and others that he is capable of wielding that power through something called the Alchemist Rites. But after unexpected interference during the Alchemist Rites, he joins a group that is set out to save the alchemist world from these people called anti-alchemists, which are people who can absorb other people's alchemy, and that's it. Kind of like an Asta from Black Clover, where he doesn't have magic, he has anti-magic. It's kind of like that.
Okay.
And the whole anti-alchemist like plot that is not going to be in the one shot is like, oh, we want to take over, we want to stop everybody from using alchemy and stuff.
Okay.
So it's like the typical shonen trio group. There's Calm, who's like the protagonist, and there's a best friend, kind of like they meet during the hunter exam. That's basically what the alchemist rite is a hunter exam.
You have 1 minute.
All right. So the protagonists meet there, and they come together and they fight the anti-alchemists. That's what the interference is during the rites. And then they kill one, and they almost die. And then after that, they're invited to the world-saving group. That's all I got.
Okay. Okay. Well, that. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of like.
What's the main character's goal?
Yeah.
His goal is to, because alchemy is something that gets stronger as like the more people who have it in your family, and he's the first one to have it in his family. So he's trying to prove that he can be good with it.
But that doesn't make sense though. That's not possible. How can he be good with it if he's the only one in his family?
That's his whole dilemma, because the odds are stacked against him, even in his own group, because his two friends.
What's his advantage? Asta doesn't have magic, but he has a sword. That's his advantage. Like, how is your guy gonna compete if he doesn't have the bare minimum? Like you said, strength is based upon how many people in your family has the thing, right? And he's the only one. There's no way this motherfucker is ever gonna be strong if his family doesn't get it. Unless his goal is to go out there and get magic and give it to his family.
He needs to have a unique advantage.
Yeah, because Asta has the sword.
Haven't thought that through yet.
That's fine.
Because I made it like all afternoon yesterday.
That's fine. That's fine. It's still early on, so you have time. But for you, I'm not really hearing much of a really like a narrative or a plot in there. I heard one towards the end where you said they killed this opposition, whatever, and then as a result they get let into the thing. That's a story. That's something. So maybe in the beginning you can kind of structure it to where they set out to, the goal is to get into this thing, and the only way they would get in is if they prove they can handle themselves, and the only way they can do that is by killing the opposition, which in this fight or something. And that's something. That it's quite simple, but it's something. You were talking about this world and a war and like you're talking about all this stuff that is very series heavy, and it's like it's okay, you can have that going on in the background and the world building in the background and stuff like that. But
that's like more like in the back for me to know.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Context.
Good. Yeah, but you focused a lot of that. You focused a lot on that as opposed to what we're actually gonna be reading in the one shot. Does that make sense? Like as of that, that's right. I don't really know much of that yet. That's why Third was even asking what's your main character's goal. Does that make sense? But like you said, you only had an afternoon.
Like the main goal for the one shot is for him to pass the hunter exam, basically equivalent.
Okay.
Oh.
I think you need to write that. Then that needs to be
keep that. Yeah.
You didn't hear that.
Yeah, that should be.
That was
put more emphasis on that. That's fine. You said you only did it in one afternoon. So
what I wanted to say is that when a lot of people pitch, they give a lot of exposition, and that's what I heard like the first minute. And I think Markk like brushed on that a little bit. That like you're introducing the world and all this stuff that like doesn't really matter. Like I need to know, are they beating a monster? Is there a struggle here? How is it resolving? Like just in like 4 sentences, tell the story.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't just be all over the place. But like you said, I'm not gonna go too harsh on you because you did this last minute. It's okay. A lot of people did it last minute. But this is just the idea phase.
Nothing to say really.
Okay, that's fine, Leah. That's fine. Yeah. So as I was saying, it's just really the idea phase. So it's okay to have things rush or not really have the nitty gritty details. But number one, consider what we told you in terms of like the characters, like motivation. You know, like kind of having that. Putting more of an emphasis on that. Third, what were you about to say?
I mean, he can use like you said that he's the only one who can use magic in his family. Maybe he can use his brain, to just
Yeah, like
I
something
don't know
is,
to as a maybe he's like a smartass or something. He's very
yeah, something to set him apart.
Right.
Like you could even play around like with for example with what Third just said. You could be like, well, imagine if a light Yagami ass character was in the world of Full Metal Alchemist, like, and he was disadvantaged. Like I can imagine someone as smart as Light can be able to like find his way to succeed in a world using his brain or some shit. Like like give him that advantage that is not that might not be an obvious advantage, but is enough for the reader to root for him as the underdog that he can still possibly win with just his tiny advantage. That's Asta and the sword. Asta had no magic, but that sword gave him a lot of chance. You know what I mean? It's like that.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. Judges, anything else you guys want to say or no?
No, not really. You said good things, great things actually.
Thank you. I'll take that. I would let that compliment go to my head. Okay, Bushman, final thoughts before you get your ass out of here, man.
There is none. I'll just work on it. That's it.
All right, I look forward to seeing how it progresses. Get out of here, man. Good luck.
Bye bye.
All right, we have Bread next. Bread.
I was worried someone was gonna like bring up the irregular at Magic High School. If you've watched that, I was like, oh no, please don't bring that up.
I've actually watched that. Isn't that like where they had the ugly ass uniforms?
It's like there's a school of like people who can do magic, and it's like level 1 through 5, and like 5. This main guy is level 0 because he can't use magic, but he like is so OP and like bodies everyone.
Really?
Isn't that boring as fuck?
I've actually
like,
seen
very
that.
bad. That's why I was like, I hope no one brings it up.
I actually saw that. I think I actually watched that in high school. Yeah, that shit was boring. I just remember they had the ugly ass uniforms. I remember that.
Yeah, the design.
And also the sister plotline.
Sister plotline.
Of course you remember that one.
bro, the guys playing Subway Surfer is stupid as fuck.
Okay, you and Leo are watching that too hard. Like you guys need to shut up.
I saw someone comment. I don't even know what they're saying. I'm too busy watching this.
Bro, same.
Oh my god. Okay, Bread's waiting. Let him in. Let Bread in.
Bread, where's Bread? Wait, I didn't.
Bread is I'll let him in. Invite to speak.
I like how there's a bread and then there's also a quarter pounder.
Bro, your followers are
they're just food. They're just food. Oh, Brad, how you doing, man? You want to introduce yourself real quick,
bro? I made this story when I was taking a shit yesterday.
Awesome.
So...
Oh,
let's go, bro.
Hey.
Let's go.
You and Third have a lot of common. Fuck yeah, dude.
Wait, someone's named Coochie Scout. I'm excited about.
Yeah, Coochie Scout is regular here. Of course, Coochie Scout. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Brad, introduce yourself. Yeah. Really quick.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Bread. I started art not that long ago, and I like stories.
Nice. Brad. I like stories too. I don't know if you know that, but that's crazy. Okay, so Brad, I see your pitch right here, and I'm excited to see where the fuck you go with this. But tell it to the fucking YouTube people. Like, what's the inspiration for this?
So originally, it came from a concept. I didn't have any things to mash it together with. It just came from a concept.
That's fine.
Like I said, I got it while shitting.
Of course. Mm-hmm.
And it kind of just spiraled from there.
Mm-hmm. So you right here on my screen, it says you have iRobot, The Matrix.
Yeah, that's kind of what I found. That's the match it.
Yeah,
so.
It's not necessarily because you're drawn. It's just like so we can get the vibe you're going. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes you want to take ideas from the inspirations, but in this case, so we can easier get your vision. But iRobot, I love iRobot. That was like a movie I used to watch when I was a kid, even though that movie did not age well and it's not that good anyways. But I love it. It's amazing. But okay, any thoughts about the initial iRobot? Yeah, hell yes. It's like an action, turn your brain off, cool like explosion shit. Yeah, watch that shit. It's Will Smith too. It's a Will Smith movie.
Oh fuck.
Well, you don't like him?
Yes, I do like him.
Oh, but, I thought you were mad that he told you to keep his wife's name out your mouth. Okay, Brad. Brad. Okay, really quick then. You have 2 minutes. Okay, let me pull up the goddamn timer. All right, sell us on this story you have, and I'll tell you when you have 1 minute left, and your time starts now. Go ahead.
Okay, so in a dystopian cyberpunk future where humanity was trying to achieve human perfection by changing the DNA, genetics, and memories of humans, eventually they managed to come up with a way to send this genetic shockwave and change all the genetics of humans. And they put it onto this chip and they inserted it into people so that they can control it. When they first tried to use it, this massive shockwave went out, changing the genetics of everyone, even the creator. So now this is a world where all forms of identity have been erased. People are assigned a new identity almost every day, leading to a society where no one truly knows who they are and who anyone else is. Over time, over time, people began to become immune to this, and this like whole effect is called the erased. And even though it's such a slim margin of the population that's immune, there still are these two. There are the people that are immune, and anyone that is immune is in one of are part of one of two factions: the Freerunners or the Divine Monarchy. So the Freerunners seek to get freedom for all of humanity and believe that humans deserve identity, while the Divine Monarchy seeks to achieve human perfection.
You have 1 minute, by the way.
Using the erased and believes that humans should lack individuality. So the story follows the main character who's a part of the Freerunners, and the Divine Monarchy are the ones trying to find the erase and take control of it, or like the person that has it. So I kind of viewed this as like the first arc of 3, because I wanted this to be open-ended. I didn't really want to go in depth or try to get a full story in 22 pages, because I feel like that wouldn't have really worked. So that's where I'm going with that.
Okay, alright, okay. Alright, Leah, you have something to say. Go first.
Yeah, I have a question. So this is what I'm getting from what you explained. So it all started from the genetic explosion, whatever, and what is the part that comes into identity? Because like this would basically mean that everybody has like some genetic factor that identifies them, even though nobody actually can see their genetics. So what is the what individuality are they talking about? And like what identity? Like I don't understand. Is it appearance or what? Like
Leah's a scientist.
I checked, my passport doesn't have my chromosomes on it, so like I don't know.
The identity that I was trying to come up with was sort of like just their memories, their appearance. It just changes all the time.
Okay.
So they were trying to change people's identities to sort of like task like a perfect human, essentially.
Leah, it's super gene like what do they call it? Designer. Like in the term designer babies in the world of science with genetic editing, where like.
So it would be like people that haven't been born yet, or people that are already born?
No. Imagine like this is fiction. Like imagine like a super version of it. Like imagine if they just put it on a chip, right? Imagine what parents would do, where they'll have the genetic editing, where they'll have like before the baby's born, they'll kind of design the baby however they want. But just like suspend disbelief a little bit. Like imagine if they put it on a chip.
But that's the thing. Like before, everything in this story depends on like how people view each other for it to actually have an impact. Because like, let's say that the genetic explosion, whatever, is affecting people that are already like living and breathing. Like, what change would that manifest in them physically? Because like, believe it or not, like physically, like that's a lot of your like identifying features. That way you have pictures everywhere. And also politically speaking and financially speaking, it's all tied as well to your social security number, depending on what country you live in. So like, you know what I mean? Because like,
Leah, you're making a lot of sense. You are making it like you're speaking facts, but I think maybe you're not. Maybe I'm suspending disbelief a little too much. You're grounding this world a little too much in ours, right? I'm assuming.
But like, let's think about it. Like Divergent is one of those series that tackles this individuality issue, and it makes it in a way that you don't get to choose where you're gonna be, right? Like it basically takes your individuality away by just putting you in a group that does the specific task.
Didn't the main girl not get Dauntless and she chose it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So she's the one that is like individualized because she can do basically everything. You know what I mean? That's what made her, distinct. So like it has to be something that like is easy to perceive in a way for people that like live like relatable to us, because like you know what I mean. Unless the people that are affected are babies, and then that would make more sense, because then you have like free reign over what happens genetically speaking.
Bro, I don't know, man. I might be too dumb for this. I'll be honest.
I'm a little smooth brain.
I'm with Didi. I'm with Didi on this one.
Yeah, this all you. I don't know.
The one thing that I will say is that all of these dystopian series, like Divergent, The Hunger Games, The Giver, Maze Runner, all of them have a cool idea in the beginning. Like I really like this idea of like your identity changing and like your memories, whatever. but it always results in them overthrowing the government. And like, I just want to know if there's any.
Okay.
That's true. They always just end up.
The part that I love about
literally.
Oh my god! All of them actually just want to just overthrow the government. That's true.
Like, I really just want the story to be about this guy changing appearances and this guy like losing memories or whatever, like, and not about like I'm gonna go overthrow the government with my freedom fighters or whatever. Like,
yeah.
So I was thinking, like, this was like the deep shit thing. So I was thinking, like,
deep shit. Okay.
What if,
two-thirds in.
The main character, as he sees what like this sort of government, the opposition is doing, they're like, you know, trying to achieve perfection while his group's trying to stop it. He sort of like strips up on who or what he's fighting for, and it sort of follows this the story of like how he just doesn't know what he's doing or what he's fighting for, and how I don't know how I'd end it, but yeah.
Damn, bro.
Have any of you guys seen To Your Eternity? I feel like that's like a good reference. Like, he takes identities and like like I like that how they did it with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that because I don't even know where to go with that. I like the initial thing, like Monitor said, like it was giving for me. It was giving big. This might be fucking cringe, but it was giving like some shit like the main characters in Bakuman would write, like big brain type story. And I'm just thinking, bro, like the way Leah's explaining it, and it was what I thought when I initially heard it. It's like, bro, you gotta be low-key smart to write this shit and like not have it. Have a lot of
you're
plot
digging
holes.
a hole. You're digging a plot hole here.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing a plot, because like that's the thing with dystopian and doing it with things that involve like really like tangible subjects, because you're putting yourself like right there in the middle of people that love to read sci-fi. With like foundations that could like be expanded, but like, you know, in a way that actually like, you know, it provides some disbelief. But here you're like doing something that like, how do I say, is actually like is very sensitive to like how you are, right? Because like, if you're talking about genetics, one modification, bam, cancer. It's not even like changing appearance.
That's crazy. That's true. I have a whole
you know
degree.
what I mean?
I have a whole degree. I don't even remember that shit. That's crazy. I suspended my belief too much. I was just like, I just imagined. Yeah, I mean, like if you're like Leah actually has a point. If you're tackling this like this, if you're gonna go this direction, you're gonna get those fans, and those fans are not gonna let shit slide. I'll say that. You know, if you're having plot holes everywhere or shit isn't like making sense, it's like they're not gonna let that shit slide. I'll have to look at Brad, if you want to develop this, write a little more about it, because I know you said you just took a shit. Like, if you want to develop it a little more, the next time that I go live, we can look at it together and we can work on it. How about that?
Sounds good.
All right, bet. Anybody else want to say anything else, really quick? Monitor third.
I have something. So, the individuality issue, the way that it's tackled in sci-fi is by cloning people, like the Star Troopers. They're basically the same person through and through, but just because they're soldiers. So like, cloning is like the best example of like no genetic individuality. Everybody's the same. So like with these pulses that you want to send out, I would probably do it with the mind only, because it's so vague that you can play around with it however you want. And people can change appearances in each other's like perception, not in real life. So in the story they can like work to be able to perceive what they want and not what the government wants in any case.
And this is based off what Leah just suggested to you, Brad. This might be fucking strange of a inspiration or somewhere to look for inspiration, but what Leah just suggested you do is exactly what they did in what I mentioned earlier in Bakuman. And I would say find a clip on YouTube where the editor kind of helps them like find the appeal in that story, because it was all for them. For you, it's like Leah suggesting make it about the mind. For them, it was like they were trading. The value was your intelligence, right? And like I don't know, something else. Intelligence is something else, and it was something that's so unique to you, but it was something that had value and could be traded. And I think that like if you can look into like how they made that work, you might get some ideas on how you can get your stuff jumped into. That's pretty much what I had to say. Leah, that was good. I didn't even look that deep. Anything else? Third Monitor.
Nah, I would enjoy the story nonetheless with my stupid ass brain.
I still fucking would. Like I'm one of those people who wouldn't like notice if you had plot holes. Cause I'm too dumb.
Leah's the type of person who like you can enjoy something but can also be an editor at the same time. I cannot do both.
I enjoy that because now I can understand my story further and I can make it better.
Awesome, dude. Dude. Any questions? Any questions before you kick your ass out of here, dude?
No. 07.
All right, bet. Get out of here, Brad. Third, everything okay?
Oh, bro, I almost kicked monitor. Jesus.
You almost kicked monitor? Oh, I thought you meant like in real life. I was like, how? You're friends, dude. Inkhound, get your ass in here.
Inkhound.
What?
Wait, I have to pee.
You can go pee. You can go. Yeah, we'll continue.
Bro, I've been cooking the half of this time for real.
You been cooking? Oh my god.
Yeah, I was hearing like microwave and shit.
Yes, that was I.
Let's keep it pushing. We have. Oh god, we're about like halfway still. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's make it fast. Let's somehow increase the speed. Who's next is Inkhounds. Inkhounds, you request if you're in here. If you're not in here, we'll skip you. But I see you're in here. There you are. I'm gonna bring him in. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Inkhounds. Oh shit, my bad. Okay, you're in here.
What slide is it on?
The last one, 23. 23. Okay, Inkhounds, real quick, introduce yourself.
Inkhounds.
Oh,
just real quick.
Yeah, don't do a whole fucking life story, man. Just introduce yourself real quick.
All right. So, Inkhound. I like Jolly Ranchers. So, Markk, remember me by that. Jolly Ranchers.
Why?
Jolly Ranchers.
Wait, did I ever say I didn't like Jolly Ranchers?
Oh my god.
Because
it's easy to remember.
I don't like Jolly Ranchers. So I will remember that. The guy who likes the candy I don't like. Who likes hard candy? Ew, dude. Come on now. Come on. Points off already. Points for Gryffindor. Come on, let's go.
Good.
Okay, Pitch. What's their inspirations?
All right, Full Metal Alchemist and Indiana Jones.
You got me with that. That's interesting. Indiana Jones and Full Metal Alchemist. I want to see where you take that.
I love it already.
Exactly. See, you got Leah. If you got Leah, then you have a chance. Probably not.
I mean, this was like a final thing. Like this was a 1 minute thing. So yeah. Okay. I'm not treating this as my like firstborn child, so let's just get this over with.
None of you should be treating these like your firstborn child. This is all for learning and for fun.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, all right, man. 2 minutes. Let me get this timer window up. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I'll tell you when you have 1 minute left. Your time starts now. Go ahead.
The title is called Pyramide. The story takes place in a country that has the same aesthetic as ancient Egypt, called Memphis. Long ago, dungeons magically appeared out of the blue in Memphis, which were labeled as pyramids. These pyramids are said to be dangerous challenges that consist of 4 levels, each filled with crazy booby traps, with the last one being a final monster boss. Whoever is left alive and completes all 4 levels gains riches and power. The main character is a slave called Slave 28, who is forced to venture into a dungeon with other groups of slaves. She dubs herself as being a worthless tool who lives to work and accepts her fate. Basically an Asa. The antagonist is a slave owner leading the slave group to their demise just so the slave owner can gain the pyramid's riches. Once they enter the tomb, the slave group is completely massacred in the first 2 levels, with only the antagonist, the main character, and 2 other slaves being left alive. Just when Slave 28 was about to meet her demise in the 3rd level, she got saved by a brotherly duo who are introduced as treasure hunters, Bartho and Boris. Treasure hunters are people who destroy the pyramids and the treasure within it. They started talking, and one of the treasure hunters.
You have 40 seconds left. I was really into it. Sorry, continue.
Treasure hunters presented her with on whether she's a tool who works to live or a human who lives to work. After entering the last trial, I'll be introducing the treasure hunters' power sets and how they defeat the final boss, while Slave 28 kills the slave owner at the final scene, making her realize she's worth more than she is, yada yada yada. The brothers then decide instead of destroying the treasure, they'd give the treasure away to her, and then she became like a queen and ended slavery for her whole town.
Okay, that's
basically it.
Okay, well,
yeah, that's it.
For me personally, you were so close, dude. So close. Like you actually had me in you actually had me in there. Like I was actually enthralled. That I actually missed your 1 minute. I missed calling, and then you lost me, man. You lost me. But basically, what I liked about it is I like the setup, and especially with the inspiration that you listed in Indiana Jones. I really feel that, and I like it. It's an adventure. I like that. I like that the character starts off not viewing herself as anything more, and I thought we're gonna go on this journey, and then she was gonna not slowly, but like in a way that was satisfying, kind of see her self-worth, and then get to the end and
kill the
guy.
It's just that like I'm just summarizing it.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's not. It's not even really that. It's not even really that. It's just like I don't even know at what point you lost me. I think it was after when you started talking about like.
I got lost when the two brothers came in.
Yeah, exactly there. Right there.
I heard that and I was like, another Deus Ex Machina situation.
Yeah, me too. That's exactly where you lost me. Right after that, it was like everything just went down. But again, I'm not judging too hard because you said you did this really quick. But Monitor, since you already spoke, did you want to say something else? Do you want to continue saying something else?
Yeah, I really like the idea that it's like pyramids and like everyone does isekai fantasy like dungeons. I think it's really cool that it's like slaves going into a pyramid situation.
Yeah, me too.
And it's like a cool story idea. Like you solve the 4 levels, you finish the story, you get out. But I think how like can you explain like the actual resolution, the conclusion, like how this like
start from the dudes just like coming in, like those two guys, those adventurers out of nowhere, like start from there.
All right, yeah.
And then wrap it up.
So like I'm gonna just foreshadow them in the introduction that there are these people here, these criminals who are gonna destroy the treasure, blah blah blah. Then after that, I'm gonna present them there, saving the main character, and they present themselves as treasure hunters, basically people who just destroy the pyramids and the treasure. They just do that.
So my question becomes like, why aren't they the main character? Like, what is the protagonist really doing?
That's true.
The point is that the main character is like, she has conflict. They don't. She's the one who's like, finding development over this. She's like basically the audience. It's
here's
not
an idea.
They be the main character.
She's a very passive protagonist.
Yeah, here's an idea. Here's an idea. How about you completely scrap those two guys? That's what I suggest. Get rid of those two guys, like
get rid of those two guys.
That's what I think. But Leah's trying to say something. Leah, go ahead.
Yeah. So my question is like, so the owner put her in there, and she actually came out with a treasure thanks to the brothers. Why the fuck?
Right.
What does she do to the fucking owner? Like, does she kill him or something? Or
no, she's with the owner. She's with the owner and another groups of slaves, basically.
Okay, yeah, but she said at the end, like she walks out with the treasure, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did the owner get killed?
Development, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I did mention that part. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he did say that. He said that the owner did get killed. But like, if these guys just destroy the pyramid and destroy the treasure, why did they let the chick walk out with the treasure? Why didn't they just destroy it and like, you're free, but you don't get no treasure? Stupid.
Like they asked her a question of whether she's a tool or is she like an actual human being, and she answered right, and they're like, oh yeah, here you go. You get the money. Well, after like some development and scripting.
Yeah, I get where you were going. I actually like the idea, but it's just the whole introduction of the guys in the first place. They don't really feel necessary.
They're not necessary to be in the story. She can ask that herself. Yeah,
is there a reason? Is there a reason like they're there? Like, did you just want to have an action scene?
I thought with them there. Because like the only addition I saw to them there was that probably she would become a treasure hunter too, but then she just became like a fucking queen, and I'm like, does she live to work or work to live? Like nothing answers the question either way.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, I can change the ending a little bit, but like the purpose of the two brothers being there is because for them to like save her, because like she's like defenseless. She's just like. She doesn't know like a lot of things. Like they got like the warriors,
But she's a strong, independent woman, and it's 2023. What? She doesn't need any men.
Jesus Christ, dude.
No, dude. I'm messing with you.
So
Leah,
question. What's the moral of the story, since we're following here who's defenseless and who can defend herself?
If she's defenseless, that's at the point. Like how, like
so is the moral of the story to be dependent on your big brothers? I don't know.
Yeah, like
Nah, it's just like the importance of self-value and whether like you're a person who lives to work or works to live.
That's a good message, dude. That's a message that should be put out there. I like that, but. You don't have to live. Yeah, no problem. And I like your story. I like the world. Like I was enthralled in the whole like fictional Egyptian type thing with the slaves and everything. Like I was in there. But like my suggestion to you is the guys, the adventurers feel a little shoehorned, like they feel a little shoehorned in. If I were you, I would maybe simplify the story a little more and make it about the girl, and like just have her be like, you know, like she's going through this pyramid with the douchebag boss or whatever, and like the slaves are dropping like flies, so that adds some kind of like what's the name? What genre does Squid Game again? Like the death games, whatever. Add some death game elements to it. You know, makes it interesting.
Battle Royale.
Yeah. And
the thing is,
go ahead.
Oh wait, yeah, you first.
No, I was gonna say that, and then along the way, as we watch this protagonist in a convincing like in a way that we can root for her, like overcome these things, and as she overcomes, she starts to like have more confidence in herself, and at the end, you can still have that powerful moment, and instead of those random two guys, it could be the villain, as like he antagonizes her at the end, and like the final fight, he was like, "Who are you? Like, do you think you're a person? You belong to me." And then she might say some shit like, "No, I'm my own boss, girl boss," and be like, and then like, you know, like you can make it a powerful. God, I don't like to be the woke guy, but there's also room to tell a powerful message about like the strength of women as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just an active protagonist.
Yeah, an active protagonist as well. Your protagonist was too passive in the original version. Does that make sense?
The way I was thinking about it is like maybe it's a situation where she was like a warrior or something like that who was defeated, and now she's a slave, lost all of her motivation to fight, and she doesn't want to fight anymore. And then like after all the slaves are dead and like all this happens, she's like, well, I need to keep myself alive because that's like I love myself or whatever. And then she like picks up her sword again and does it, and then like however you want to put the message in at the end. But
I have something to say too. Like last thing, as Leah said, maybe like I would get it more if she became like a treasure hunter to like the two dudes instead of being something else. I don't know what you said, queen or something, because it's
it was
like,
because I was running low on time. I had to, like, make up.
Yeah. So I think if you want to keep your story, I think it would be best if she becomes treasure hunter too in the end, because she gets motivated by the two dudes, her brothers. And,
yeah, exactly. Like that's what I thought.
And also to make it more impactful, to add Monitor's idea about her being like a warrior first, and then she became a
the warrior first one. I would say that's almost a necessity, because you can't just expect this skinny ass slave to start whooping ass out of nowhere. You know, it would make sense if she's like a warrior that kind of got her confidence beat out of her, and through the trials of the goddamn pyramid, she kind of like, or maybe she has other slaves that she kind of had, like she was friends with or something, and they died because this master's like putting them through hell.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was putting.
Okay, then in that case, that's the emotional, that's the emotional push that can get her to cross that threshold and regain her womanliness and power, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You have feminine power. Exactly. Leo would know.
I did write this down, so like y'all are good, so you can kick me out.
All right, get the heck out of here, Incal. Thank
good
you.
luck.
Yes, see you, bro.
I cannot wait. Shit. It's fine. I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be a good one.
The art friend.
The art friend. You guys know what slide that one is on? I mean, too many guys.
I don't know. I'm kind of late. Bro, I peed. The pee was, it felt good, bro.
Bro, the pee knocked you out like that? Damn, bro.
Bro.
Dude, hold on. The art friend.
I don't see them. I don't see the art friend.
I see them. They're on page 9. They're the only ones with art. With art,
Jesus! Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that.
Yes. The art friend is requesting. I shall let them in.
Yes, sir. Invite.
All right, get your buddy in here, art friend.
Hello, the art friend.
Are you really your friend? Is their question.
True papi.
Okay, calm down, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, the art friend. Welcome. Hello. Introduce yourself really quick. Keep it short though.
Hi, I'm the art friend. I go by Artie Draws on Instagram, and I like to draw.
Yeah, W Blog. Okay, I like to draw too. You said what? 30 follower?
Oh no, I said I've seen the art on Instagram. Artie Draw, right? You said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Artie Draws. Go follow. Okay. Artie Draws. I like your pitch. It's my brain can't even fathom what the fuck you're about to tell this story. Okay. Tell us your inspiration. Tell it just so that people can hear it.
I don't know why the AXB thing, that's not mine, but
that's
my
not
inspiration
yours? What?
was no, not the AXB. I had Cinderella X Magical Girl.
Oh no! I messed it up. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That makes more sense. I was like, I'm looking at the picture of the witch or the princess.
Sleep more, Didi. Sleep more. Jesus Christ.
No, my God. Yeah, I need to eat. It's the stuff. Wow. I was honestly surprised there's nothing had gone wrong so far. Honestly, I'm kind of relieved something has gone wrong. I'm sorry. I'm serious. I'm genuinely relieved. I was like, this is going really well. Like, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, our friend, I'm sorry about that. Did you get to introduce yourself? Did you get to, or? Yeah, you did. You talked about your Instagram. Yeah, you did. Okay.
Plug my Instagram.
Okay, yeah, you did. W plug. All right. So yours was Cinderella and what?
Cinderella X Magical Girl.
And that's still good. Like, I still want to know what you have to say about that. Okay. Well, let's hear it. You have 2 minutes. Let me bring up the goddamn timer, and I'll let you know at the 1 minute mark. Your time starts now. Go crazy.
Okay, so my story stems from one of my own personal mental struggles, which is that you will never mean anything if you don't accomplish something in your life. So this story, the main character Leilani, she's a girl who is like a slave worker, or your Cinderella type girl. She cleans a lord's house and she takes care of all the chores, her and her family. But she is a magic born, which means she has access to magical abilities, but in this world that she's set in, that is looked down upon, and they're actually heavily restricted, and that is why she is working as a servant. So as she's working, she kind of is daydreaming about wanting to be something more and wanting to have an impact on the world. And one day, this wizard from the king's court comes to visit, because magic is highly regulated and only people in the court have access to it. So she thinks that she can steal his book and become a wizard just like him, because she has innate magical powers. So she steals the book, but it ends up with her getting caught, and her family pay for it, but she does manage to escape, which is where the story picks up, as she is escaping and she runs into a forest where she meets
I'm so sorry. You missed
slime
You
creature.
have 30 seconds left. I'm sorry. I was in there. I'm sorry. Continue.
Oh, you're fine. Where she meets the slime creature, and he basically saves her because she's highly injured. And after she wakes up, she basically realizes that she can't do anything with the book because she doesn't know how to use it. And so he guides her to a dungeon where she can get her magical girl transformation item. But in order to get that, they have to go through a dungeon filled with monsters, and they also have someone hunting them known as the Hunter, which has come from the king's court, who's basically there to add extra pressure onto her so that her goal isn't so simple as go into the dungeon and get the treasure. And then, more of the story ties into the Hunter and the
you're
sorceress.
Out of time. Okay, you're out of time. You were out of time a while ago, but I wanted to let you wrap up, and you seemed like you kind of did. No, it's fine, because I interrupted you. I wanted to give you a little more time. Well, I'm not gonna speak. I'm gonna let these guys talk, so people aren't repeating themselves for the sake of time. So, anyone want to say anything about this before I say something? Nothing.
I don't know. I'm kind of confused about it, to be honest with you.
Okay, so for me, I know that the story picks up when she's escaping. Okay, good, cool, nice. All right, so I want to know what's the thing. So they're escaping, and you said they want to get to where? And there's somebody hunting them, right?
They obviously have the Hunter hunting them because she's an escaped servant, and she's trying to get to this dungeon to get to her magical girl transformation item.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think just if you break it down to just what it is, you said a lot about the lore and stuff, which is cool. That's good to know that stuff. But if you break it down to just what it is, it's like, okay, this person who that stole a book, so she did something she's not supposed to do, is getting chased by a hunter, and she has to get to this place to get the magical item, aka to get to safety. That's a story. If you really just break it, you can just really just highlight. It could just be about this character trying to get away from this thing, and you can make it interesting by, well, the story picks up when she's escaping from the because she did what she did. Throughout the course of the story, you can kind of have a type of story where you're revealing it to the readers, what happened to why this character is in this predicament that they're in now. Does that make sense? Right?
Kind of like the Puss in Boots vibe, where Death is chasing him, and you find out why. It's sort of like that. That's how the role the Hunter plays. The Hunter's always chasing her, and she's always on the run from that Hunter.
Okay. All right, so in that case, then it's fairly straightforward, and I really just want to see it at that point. I don't really have anything else in terms of like criticisms. I could get nitpicky, but I'm gonna save that to, because I know you joined the Discord, so I'm gonna save that to when I'm really ready to get into depth with everyone's stuff, right?
The nitty gritty.
The nitty gritty, yeah. But these guys can talk as much as they want, but not me though.
Yeah, I wanted to say that I'm glad that it's like a magical girl story. I feel like no one here would ever pitch that for some reason. Like this is like the only one I've seen.
In a DD Mark server, I'm surprised. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, and
yeah.
I know what like magical girl stories. It's usually like with Sailor Moon, it's like they have to protect the world, or like in Magical Madoka, they have to like defeat these like witches. So like, is there like a role that these like magical people in your story have? Like, is there a reason that they're so limited? Like, what is their role in the world?
Yes, that was a little bit of the context I was trying to provide. Because of how the magic born are scrutinized in this world, they really don't have free reign because the world is split in two, which is something you would like to see with an establishing shot. There's actually an upper world and a lower world, and all the magic born were transported like a rapture event, basically. And the ones left behind were basically quarantined and put under very high confinement.
Oh,
so she would be sort of like
dark. And I know like that's a thing in like magical girl genre. So is that the route you're taking, like a darker magical girl aesthetic with it?
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm going for. Definitely a darker version, but her story does focus on a more positive aspect, which is, you can matter even if, you don't do anything spectacular. Like, you could still turn into a magical girl, fail, and still matter.
Okay. I like that. I actually like that. That seems, that's a story that I just want to see. Yeah, it's not too crazy. Like, I don't know. Leah, do you have anything to say about that? You're oddly quiet.
I don't know. Not really. It seems charming enough. I don't really have like.
Congratulations,
like
our friend. You got us like kind of like stumped. Like, I mean, not stumped, but it's like, I mean, ain't no really wrong with it, Just make this shit. I want to see it. But
just make it already, bro.
Just make it, bro. Like, of course we'll go into the nitty gritty details.
Yeah.
In terms of like,
I would say that this is something that like we need to see the storyboards for. I feel like they have like a better opinion on it.
Exactly. When we get to that, that's when we really get to scrutinizing. Like, by scrutinizing, I mean like really picking it apart. But what you have surface level, it's okay. Like I said, we go over the nitty gritty, but that's gonna be like if you want to make your character more like interesting or appealing or have an emotion or whatever, we'll go into that. But in terms of the actual overarching story, I'm fine with that. But yeah, any other questions, Art friend? Anything you want to say to us? Anything?
I would say this story is definitely going to be character focused, not so much action until like the end. It's going to be about the bond between Leilani and her slime friend and the juxtaposition between the hunters. So it's definitely going to be more character heavy. So I think the characters will carry this story and it'll kind of make it be what I need it to be.
Okay, and then we're gonna have to really talk about the best way to like present that and make all the relationships feel like they have like impact and stuff like that. We'll have to talk about that. But yeah, don't worry, and we'll get to that in the scripting when I start looking over you guys' scripts and stuff. But yeah, our friend, thank you for not being the douche, as same as everyone else who's come on here so far. But yeah, peace and love. Get her out of here.
Bye.
Get her out of here. Bye. Tee. Yeah, whatever. Why are they still in here, third? All right, fine. I'll do it myself.
I was gonna ask you, Mark, have you seen a magical girl anime?
I've seen like a couple episodes of Sailor Moon. I wanted to shoot myself. It sucked. I'm gonna get canceled for that. I'm gonna get canceled for that. It didn't suck. It just was not for me.
He lost his whole female audience after that.
I just lost my entire female audience. I'm sorry. What? Like, why are you?
Literally.
Damn it.
I want to see the pitch because it's
the pitch for what?
Or the art friend. It wasn't there,
it was
right?
Cinderella meets magical girls, but it was.
Yeah, it was. It's
no, I wanted to see her pitch because when she told the story, I was kind of lost. I want to see the.
Oh yeah,
she said it. She said on YouTube who had a good idea. They said maybe it'd be cool if the character was just a maid and like an employed servant or whatever, and like at nighttime they were a secret magical girl and did stuff. Which I feel like is one way to simplify it.
That's true. That's true.
And like you could also have like these world building elements in it too, but like that's more of a serious thing. But yeah, I just thought that was a good comment that they made. Everyone listening, look at the comments too for feedback. A lot of the people commenting.
The comments. I haven't had time to really been paying attention to them, but I know they've been going. So that monitor. Do you remember the pitch? Demi Baba is next. Yeah. Do you remember the our friends? It was Cinderella X what? Oh well.
X Magical Girls.
X
like
Magical
just the genre in general.
Just the genre. Yeah. That's what it was. Cinderella X the genre of Magical Girls. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's very different from my crowd, my audience. So I want to see it. All right, Demi Baba.
It's Baba. Oh my god.
You know him or them?
Yes. Hello.
Hello. Are you British too? You British?
Oh, you're British.
British?
Don't bully the British man.
Alright, let me not bully the British people. I'm sorry, Demi Baba. I'm sorry. Okay, Demi Baba, I have your page slide 10, guys. I have your
shape. That's X One Piece. Let's fucking go.
Yes,
One
sir.
Piece.
Okay, Demi Baba. Okay, introduce yourself really quick. Introduce yourself really quick.
Hello, I am Demi, and I am here to learn manga stuff, so that in like 2 years when I'm in Japan, I can do manga stuff.
Oh, you're gonna go to Japan? Damn, bro. Damn. Are you white? You have white parents, don't you? That's crazy. Okay.
Are you rich?
No, because my black ass parents would never let my ass go to Japan. The fuck? I'm a grown ass man.
Was damn, you're white.
No, God. That's just L joke. I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh my god.
Demi, what's your inspiration? Your pitch? I have it right here, but I want to hear you say it.
What's my inspiration, or what's my
like the thing, you know?
Like
what?
the
two things.
The mashup.
Yeah, the mashup.
Okay, it's My Hero Academia X One Piece. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
yeah, whatever. Just
Okay,
keep
so
going, Jimmy.
My Hero, because I love the character building in that, and I have One Piece as another inspiration because One Piece is what really got me into storytelling, and it also inspired me to make a big, huge open world. Like I have like 4 continents.
Oh god damn. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. It's good that you at least know that stuff. That stuff does happen to bleed in like the pages, like subconsciously. Like you never like you don't realize it, but it does. Okay, so My Hero Academia X One Piece, very shonen. That's your regular video Mark watcher, of course. Okay, so you have 2 minutes. All right. Sell us on your story. Tell us a story. Your time starts now. I'll let you know when you have 1 minute left, if I remember or if I'm paying attention. Go now.
Okay, so this story is called Token, and it is a like a prologue that has the chance to lead into something bigger. The world itself is a rebuilt post-apocalyptic world where radiation allowed those who survived the radiation to use magic. Magic itself is usually defined by hair color when it comes to humans, but the story is about 2 sisters who are on opposing sides who are trying to bring each other to their own side. Ayumi is trying to get Nana, which is her younger sister, out of a group called Praven, which is basically they like do things like stopping crimes and whatnot, but they do it for the chance to get political power so that they can try and take over their country and do evil stuff. That
you have 1 minute, by the way.
Okay. Anyways, so Ayumi is trying to get Nana out of Praven, and Nana is trying to make Ayumi see that Praven is better than what it actually is. Mori, another character, who is Nana's like captain, basically, even starts piecing together more pieces of the puzzle about Praven's true goal.
Okay.
And the reason why the story is called Token is because the 2 sisters have a emotional tie to when they went and played like arcade games and stuff, and they collected these tokens. And the tokens act as like some sort of key to help them recognize each other.
And that's time. Okay. I'm gonna be a lot more strict with time. So let's limit the amount of judges who speak. Only speak unless you have something like new to say. Leah, you have something to say. Go ahead, start.
Okay, so honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. As I was hearing you speak about the story, I was just thinking that it's very similar to Arcane when it comes to the dynamics of being in the group and having one sister do this and one sister do that, like distinct ideology, and then having one that guides the other. The only thing I don't understand clearly is like how significant this dynamic between them is and what it means in their world. Because you said it's expansive, but like, why? Like, where does the One Piece part of it come in the My Hero kind of? So I know you said My Hero for like story, character writing.
Character.
Yeah.
So these two characters don't, as far as I have thought of, don't really play too much a role in the overall story. And I cut like 12 paragraphs out of the world building because I don't have enough time in this one shot to show off the majority of the world, especially since this one shot isn't about the majority of the world.
That's good. That's good. That's good that you scale it down. You have this whole world. I'm not saying change anything about the world. Let the story take place in the world, but you as like the fucking god, take your big ass camera and shrink it down into this one thing. That's what I'm asking you to do, okay? I've not seen Arcane. I know Leah says it's very arcane-y. My thought about it is I'm not really seeing anything that's really, for me, I'm not really seeing as much of a story here. I'm not. There's a lot of characters. I don't want to talk too much because time, but we'll go again when we have this Discord. If you want, we'll go in depth
sure.
when I'm live. But anybody else wanted to say something about that? No, Monitor, you nothing. Okay.
It's hard. It's kind of
I think it needs to be like simplified down.
Yeah, it's
like the big gist that I got is like one sister has a different idea of what's right and the other sister does, and I feel like you just gotta like that's the focus that it just needs to.
I feel like it cannot be a. I think that's more of a chapter one than a one shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Leah knows more about. Leah seems like she knows the focus she's talking about. One day, maybe one day if Leah's bored, I can bring her on. We can do this again. Maybe not on YouTube, but privately here on Discord, and she can help you. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Leah, there you go.
Yeah,
I just volunteered you for work that you didn't ask for. Congratulations. Exactly. Just tag. They're in the Discord now, but don't bother them. Okay. Dimi, any question, anything else before we get your ass out of here? Move on.
No.
All right. I can't wait to see how this progresses. Yeah, no problem. And we'll clean it up however you want, and then whenever you're ready, and whenever I go live, and I'll announce it on Discord. Like I don't know. I might take the rest of the week to work on Ruthless Render, bro. I'm so behind. Maybe like next week we'll go live and go in depth or something. We'll see. But look out.
Yeah.
Anyways, you're out. Love you. Bye. Was that awkward? Should I have said it? I love you. Is it too soon? Oh god.
No, it's still.
Oh, he didn't say it back.
You didn't say it back. Down. Yeah. Okay, jack me off. That's a meme. Okay. Seymour Butts. That's a goddamn meme. Seymour. Okay, fuck you guys. What the fuck is this? Jack me off. Seymour Butts. That's so good. I'm sorry. Look, do you guys see the queue? Seymour Butts. That's so good. I did think about that. Okay. Soulless Mangaka is real though. Okay. Soulless Mangaka, queue up. That's good. I'm kind of glad there were fake names. I was like, damn, we have so many people left, but that's 2 fake names. Nice. Okay, Soulless Mangaka. Seymour Butts is so funny, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, jack me off.
Jack me off. I came up with that one. That was me. But I put that. I put that.
Wasn't it your new chapter?
Yeah, it was. And then people was like, "Oh my god, did he Mark? I saw that shit." And like, now they fucking use it. Okay.
Jack.
Soulless Mangaka is in here. How you doing, brother or sister or whatever the fuck you are? Okay, Soulless.
Jack me off.
Oh, mic's not on. You're muted. Soulless. Hello. Hello?
Oh, there we go. My bad.
There we go.
Got you.
Uh-oh. Why the fuck? Uh-oh. Sorry, my headphones... What? My headphones just beeped like they were low, bro. Sorry, okay.
Oh, shit!
Man, you got wireless.
Yeah, I got wireless. I
you reach as fuck, bro. You reach as fuck.
That's not... Bro, they're just beats, bro. They suck. Okay. Alright, sorry, Soulless. I'm sorry you're having to hear all this. This is very professional. Soulless, introduce yourself.
My name is Sean, aka Soulless Mangaka.
Yes, sir.
I'm an electrician full-time, but I really want to be an artist. That's what my main goal is.
Damn, okay. Okay. Damn, we got a story to tell, I'm sure, but today's not the day to hear it. Okay. Respectfully. Okay, so what's your pitch? I have the wrong thing right here. Do you guys know what slide Solus is on?
Yeah,
oh,
it's 8.
8. Okay. Oh, wow, another poll. Lovely. Okay, tell us your pitch while I put the poll in.
My pitch is Pirates of the Caribbean
And Elden Ring.
The Elden Ring. Yes.
So that was you. That's you. Yeah, you're the one with the interesting premise that I'm curious. Okay. What are you guys' thoughts about that?
That's actually I want to see I want to see the
just
idea.
imagine regular Elden Ring but like fucking pirates. I don't know. I want to hear. Okay. Go ahead. Tell us. Go ahead. You have 2 minutes. Your time starts now. I'll let you know when you're at the 1 minute mark. Go.
All right. So in the pirate era, at the start of the pirate era, there was a king that distributed his treasure among like islands. So the pirates, in search of this treasure, went out to find those islands, not knowing that he had booby-trapped some of the treasure with magical weapons. But the weapons were meant to basically be harmful instead of helpful towards people. Fast forward, we have the pirate crew that's traveling now is Belial and his 4 brothers, Luciel. Not 4, 3 brothers, Luciel, Damon, and Dimitri. The story starts off with them basically stealing a treasure chest from a ship, and on this chest there's a gem in there, and they didn't realize that they took that gem with the antagonist of the story, not Blackbeard. I'm thinking fucking One Piece. Deadbeard looking after it. And so they basically stop at this tavern to celebrate the fact that they got the chest, and that's when Deadbeard attacks, and they fight or whatnot. Deadbeard gives his monologue that all the villains give why he wants the stone, and it ends with basically Deadbeard seeing their communication as brothers working out as a crew. He misses that with his old crew, and that's why he wants the stone. The stone is basically a revival stone. But it's too late for him to revive his crew, and he basically accepts that. So he breaks the stone up into 4 pieces and gives it back to them, telling them that the properties of the stone would forever heal them and keep them healthy, and if there was anything dire to happen to them, it would revive them on the spot. And that's basically it.
Oh shit. Oh my god, that is loud. You guys did not hear that because you're in Discord, but YouTube people heard that. I'm sorry. The alarm just went off. Okay, time's off. Time's up. Okay. Anybody want to go really quick, or should I?
You go ahead.
Okay.
I don't have anything.
You have anything to say?
Right now.
Okay. Well, I heard what you said. You said a lot in there. I'll be honest. Your actual pitch that you verbally gave didn't get me as much as this summary that I have written here. But I know it's in there with everything you said. But what I didn't quite get was, so in what you have written here, it said, so he gives the stone to Deadbeard with a twist. I don't know if you explained that twist somewhere in there, but where was it?
Yeah, that's the twist at the end where Deadbeard accepts that he can't revive his crew, and he gives the stone back to them, basically, breaking it apart. They ended up, later on in the story, if I do continue this, it's just for the one shot. If I do continue this, you'll see that they each take the stone and make it into like different pieces of jewelry.
Okay. Wait, so if Deadbeard can revive his homies, why is he coming for it in the first place?
Because
at the time he's coming, he doesn't know.
It's like hearsay, basically. It's like a legendary story.
Okay, and so when he gets it, he realizes he can't use it, and so he just gives it back?
Yeah, basically, in a way.
Gives it back broken? You said it was broken?
No, it's like how you would break like a diamond off to make a ring. He breaks it off so they could like make the jewelry.
Bro, I'd be so mad. Like, just give me the whole
stone.
stone.
Like the fuck. Yeah. So I'll be honest. Off rip, I like your story. I like it's not anything crazy. I like the whole Pirates of the Caribbean, the Elden Ring thing. It's cool, but like it's a pirate story. It's fairly straightforward. They steal a chest and then they find out it's got a dangerous stone in it. I like it. come to find out, the stone is like wanted by this legendary pirate Deadbeard or some shit. And at the ending is really where you fumble. It's like, okay, well, Deadbeard comes, and while they have to fight him, and it's like, so they give him the stone. Okay, cool, but it's like that twist is not satisfying at all. The ending is not satisfying at all. So again, in that one-on-one live stream, we'll have to work on a way, like, I think that you can end it in a more satisfying manner.
Yeah.
You can still have the diamond be broken off and shit, but
what I was thinking is, what if Deadbeard was the main character, and like it's just following him, like I'm getting that stone to get my crew back, and then like it's the very end, he's like it doesn't work, and then like he has to like give up on that.
That's actually good. That's actually fucking that's good. It's more it's simpler but more interesting. You know.
You know, reading the pitch, it made me laugh. That in the end part and said, and his brother's killed, so he gives the stone to Deadbeard with a twist. I don't know why that made me laugh. I was like, with a twist.
You're a whole child, Leo. Shut up. No, you're right. It's funny though. But no. Soulless manga. I said you can really consider Monitor's idea, which is actually a really good one, because it'd be interesting to watch the character go through all this stuff to get the stone for it to not work. That'd be an interesting twist. I mean, it's not a twist to us because we know the ending, but to someone who didn't know that, that'd be like, what? Really? He doesn't even work? That's crazy. And then he could get some lesson out of it. But so you could do that, or you can like try to think of have a more satisfying ending. Like if you can just really lean into the straightforwardness of what you already have, and like, okay, well, they found the stone, and then Deadbeard's been looking for the stone, and Deadbeard is here now, so let's fight Deadbeard, and like they could just beat Deadbeard and get to keep the stone. I don't know, it doesn't have to be that difficult, bro. It's just a one shot, you know. You don't have to do anything crazy. Yeah.
I know. I just wanted to get like some type of the way I was like envisioning it was that when Deadbeard got the stone, he would be among the crew that he had now, and they would all be cheering and whatnot, and it would be like a mini flashback of like the original crew he had. So he was like basically settling into that that feeling that original crew that he had is no more. So there's no point in chasing that dream, I guess.
Oh, so he has a realization that there's no point bringing them back because he can appreciate his new crew.
Yeah, basically in a way like that, yeah. Because the brothers, they're not like blood brothers. They're not relatives. They're all like different from different countries with all different stories that I would go into if I was to continue the story.
Yeah, man, look, it seems like you have your heart set on having it the way it plays out. I mean, of course, like, we've told you, like, where, you know, we think it can improve. And if you wanna keep it, or if you wanna continue the way you're going, that's fine. I can help you, and they can help you if they have time to clean it up. I think what you have is good, is strong for a one shot. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. The end that I think could use some work, but it's got an end. So, you know, you can make it. You know. So, but when we have that live stream, even if you don't pull up, you can just let me know. You can just add me and tell me to read it and like fucking write you back my response, or put comments in your Google Doc or something like that, and I'll do that. If matter of fact, I'll put comments on all your Google Doc. I can't even have a meeting with everybody, but yeah, that's what I have to say. Monitor, Third, Leah, anything before we move on?
Nah, yeah, I'm good.
Solus, anything you want to say before you get your ass out of here, man?
Not really. Thank you guys.
You are very, very mucho gracias. All right, get your ass out of here, man.
See ya.
Okay. Next up is
Black.
Black. Hey, yo, bro.
Just
hey,
Black.
Wait, Black. That doesn't sound familiar. Do I have fucking Black on here?
Is it Black Deku or no?
Is it Black Deku? No, Black Deku is later down the list.
Okay. How many more people do we have?
Oh my god, bro. We have like fucking, I think like 9 or something.
Holy shit! I didn't even see. I didn't even scroll. I was like, oh, there's 2 more, and then you're like, there's more.
Do you guys wanna stop? If you guys stop, that's fine.
There's 9. There's
like
9
or some
left.
Shit. I don't know.
Bro, I was okay.
There's only like 14. How many did we?
4, 5,
Bro.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
30 minutes ago, I was DMing my friend. And I was like, oh, we have 6 more, and we're almost done.
Yeah,
bro.
And I'm like, I scrolled down. I'm like, there's 12 more. What?
There's there's like 15, 12 more, something crazy shit like that. Yeah.
No, bro, I should have talked less.
No, it's fine. We can stop if you guys want. We can stop. I'll continue the live stream like another day on my own or something.
No, I mean it just sucks because people waited for their turn.
Oh,
yeah, people probably hyped for a bunch of advice.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let's run it. So 2.
I'll eat dinner after. Yeah.
Oh, damn, now I feel bad. Okay, fine, I'll pay you motherfuckers, man. I love you guys. Okay, let's go. Okay, next person is... We're actually not even... We're almost done. Black is not a real person, so Soyu is next. He's already invited to speak. Let him in.
Soyun.
Alright, so you get your ass in here, man. We don't have all day. There you go. Soyun is here. Okay, Soyu, introduce yourself. We're not wasting no time. Double time.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, sir.
Alright. What's up?
What's up?
Name's Soyeon. I'm a manga artist. I have an Instagram and Twitter, same name. And that's about it.
That's about it. Hey, yeah. That's all you need to say. All right, so I'm looking at your pitch here. I like it. I definitely want to hear the story. So I'm gonna read it out loud. It's Castlevania X Bleach. Thoughts, Monitor? Anybody want to say anything real quick? Thoughts? I think that's pretty cool. I kind of curious. Okay.
Interesting matchup, not gonna lie.
It's an interesting matchup. I kind of want to see how what your story's about. Go ahead. So you have 2 minutes. I'll let you know at the 1 minute time if I remember. Hopefully, your time starts now. Go ahead, buddy.
All right. It's about these monks that live in a mountain called Solus Mountain, and they basically vanquish evil spirits or apparitions. Our main character is like the #1 disciple there. He wants to be the next leader. And he currently, my bad. All right. He's the strongest. He want to be the next leader, but to be the leader, you have to reach a certain level and basically achieve enlightenment. And he could never reach that level yet. So he started to get desperate and try to do more extreme ways to do it because the current leader is dying. And so he finally does that by basically stabbing himself with a certain sword, and it kind of expunges the darkness outside of him.
Okay, that's it.
So no, it's more. Master
dies.
He becomes the next leader, and so him and his disciple goes to this nearby village where these apparitions was attacking and everything. You know, they went to investigate. And basically, they go there. They get surrounded, and his disciple gets wounded. And basically, after that, he figured out that the main thing that was causing all this was actually due to something he did. It was the darkness he expunged that basically took form and started rampaging in this area.
Okay.
So it's because of his own actions that this has happened, and so he must learn. You know, he accepts that and have to basically he fights it and overpowers it, but instead of exercising it, he takes it back inside himself. So basically, he realized he must live with it instead of trying to find a shortcut, you know, to reaching enlightenment.
Okay. And that's time. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Really quick, anybody want to say something? Anybody? Monitor, Leah. Third.
Yeah, give me Uncle Ben vibes, where like Peter learns like responsibility.
Oh wow!
I feel like it's like a pretty simple like setup, and I feel like it kind of works for like a one shot. You could just get in and get out territory.
Yeah.
What about you, Leah?
No, I was thinking the same thing as Monitor, honestly.
Oh yeah. I think again it's fairly straightforward. Again, the responsibility thing is a solid thing you can play into. Can't go wrong with that. Off rip, I'm looking at the short summary that I have here, and you know, it's a story. Stuff happened. They go out, they solve it. There's an ending. We'll go more in depth on like the nitty gritty and like fucking character development and stuff on that live stream, as I said. But in terms of the actual overarching plot, which is what we're supposed to be dealing with today, not the in-depth stuff that we've been dealing with, which is why this taking so long. It's a story. That has a beginning, a middle, and an end. It could still.
Oh my god.
What happened?
It's kind of funny. It's a story that has all the elements of a story. Okay.
Yeah, that's
definitely a story.
Yeah, no, you're saying that like beginners don't miss that point like almost all the time. Like most people don't even get the point. Like we just have shit happen and there's no story.
Yeah,
you know?
historian.
Yeah, there's
just
a story
making
here.
Sure.
Yeah,
just making sure. Peach is like a 5-sentence story that tells the story from beginning to end, right?
Yeah, I don't know if was the requirement for them to write beginning, middle, and end because
It was not. It was not. Somebody did it, and everybody started copying that one person.
Yeah, because it's taking like way
The blind leading the blind, literally.
Yeah, that's why. Because
taking way more time.
Yeah, because what happened in the video tutorial I made, I said when pitching your stuff, it's good to break it down into a beginning, middle, and end, so you don't ramble and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
like 5 sentences.
Yeah, in the video, I like gave that example, and like I actually broke it down to like visually show them. And I guess one person might have thought, oh, he wants us to do it like this, and then everybody started copying that one guy. But it's fine. It's fine.
Y'all
it's my
are
fault.
shit.
Okay, no, it's like my fault for not being clear enough to not do that. Okay.
I made sure it had all that in there.
Oh shit! I thought I low-key forgot Sonya was in here. Okay, damn. So I forgot. Bro. Damn, bro. I'm sorry. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions, bro?
Nah.
No? Okay,
I'm
nothing.
excited to say it. I feel like it's a straightforward, like,
Yeah.
I
I feel bad for not having more to say, but if anything, I would take that as a good thing, to be honest with you. Like,
Yeah, it sounds like a good thing. It's don't need to work on nothing.
yeah, you don't want us.
The next big thing is like the visuals to like make the stuff look cool. You know.
Yeah, I want to see those character designs if you want to, of course. I don't really care if you don't show me, but okay. So it's been a pleasure. You out of here, man.
Appreciate it.
Good luck.
Jesus. I'm sorry if it cuts off. I can't time that shit. I'm sorry, man. I love you, so you know that. Okay, next up is Jacques. I know Jacques is not very
Jacques!
good. Okay.
Hey, ma famille!
Yeah, he's not very good. He's not very good with English. So if you really speak French, it's faster if because Third speaks French. It's faster if you don't answer it.
Bro. I suck at French, bro. But
How do you
I can
suck
try.
at French?
This is all you Third.
All right.
No. Speak English, please.
Can you hear me?
Oui. Yes. Bon. God damn it, my French is so shit.
Bonjour.
Not bonjour. It's not bonjour. It's bon. Yeah.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, mon ami. Tu vas bon? Ah, shit. Never mind. I quit. Okay. Introduce yourself really quick.
So, how are you doing?
I'm good.
You are not asleep?
I'm not asleep. Oh yeah.
No, but in France it's 2 a.m.
Yeah, it's 2:20 a.m. It's fine.
Third. I'm so Third. You can leave. Oh damn, I feel so bad.
No, bro. I would. I'm fine.
Like 5 anyway.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I almost.
Third.
You feel your comment.
Yes. Yeah, okay, Jacques. Let me find your page. I'll be not getting offended. I'm sorry. Okay, there you go.
It's Jacques.
Jacques? I'm pronouncing it terrible. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, it's perfect, Didi.
Bad. Okay, so you introduce yourself. What's your name? And just you know the deal, real quick.
Yes, so my name is Jacques. I'm a French student in engineering school, but I want to make manga. So here I am.
Yeah, let me tell you your accent. Pause, bro. But your accent, though, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, all right. That's all I say about that. Pause. Okay.
You're making him sus, bro.
No, chill. No, I just like the accent. Like it's like I'm not gonna go. We don't have time for this.
You're making it.
Tell me.
Hey yo, what?
It's like no, I'm not gonna. No, that's gonna be sus on me. I'm gonna look bad. I'm not gonna say that shit.
Something like this.
I was gonna say something sus. Oh my gosh. Okay, Jacques, I'm sorry for the unprofessionalism. I'm sorry. Okay, your pitch is John Wick X Chainsaw Man.
Yeah,
interesting. Certainly, I have ideas on where this could go, but I want to see what you have to say. So go ahead. I'm gonna bring up the timer. You have. Oh, would you rather speak? I know you've told me your English is not that great. You don't. Are you?
Yes, I will.
You try?
I'm troubling. I've got trouble with English.
Oh, would you rather speak French? I mean, Dar's gonna understand you,
No,
but not me.
No.
Okay.
I will go with English.
I appreciate that because most of us don't speak fucking French, so that's nice. Okay, so
Thank you, Jacques.
don't put Third's French.
I got you covered.
skills.
So
His French speaking skills are not up to par. Okay, 2 minutes, Jacques.
okay.
Sell us on your words. Go crazy.
So in my story, we follow Markk, an engineering student in Paris, who is daily assaulted with random hitmen everywhere he goes, and every time he take them or one of them, like Keanu Reeves in John Wick, he becomes more and more known in the underworld as a killing machine.
although he just wants to live away from danger as a rich engineer, because his dad died. His dad died crippled with debt. He will find out why they are targeting him by investigating with one of the finest hitmen of the world, a woman called Blondine, a friend of him who once failed to kill him. So as they investigate, they take down other hitmen. Markk becomes the #1 target in the world. They manage to find who put a price on his head, a demon actually ruling the underworld, and the one who paid Blondine to kill Markk. So Markk feels betrayed by her. The demon explained in the final confrontation that he targeted Markk since his father couldn't pay off this demand, and Markk is actually the one who killed his father. Markk was
oh shit! I'm sorry. You have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds left. I'm sorry. You have 30 seconds left. I missed the 1 minute mark. I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay. Markk chooses to see the truth and to accept his trauma. He becomes an assassin. And he found out that his true goal is not to aim for a tranquil life, is to eliminate the demon with the help of Blondine. He takes the place of the demon as the leader of the underworld and change this corrupted world from the shadow and eradicate demons.
Lovely. That's it. Please tell me that's the end. Don't go. Don't keep going. That's it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's finished.
You got me.
It's finished.
I'll start first. I would draw this if I had more time. I like it. I do like it a lot because it's like, don't get me, and I really mean this in the best way possible. It's kind of brain dead. It's like, it's John Wick, bro. Like, it's not John Wick, but it's like, I like that it's not too difficult. It's like, okay, this guy's kind of just minding his business, and boom, out of nowhere, he's thrown into this fucking thing where everyone's trying to fucking assassinate him, and then you introduce the character Blondine, and then he tries to figure out why, and then we find out the demon. It's interesting. I like it. You know, like, it's not perfect, but I personally like it. Anybody else have any thoughts?
Yeah, same actually, because as you said, brain dead. I'm trying to find another word where it's like, it's simple enough to to follow the story, because
it's not trying to be anything too fancy.
Yeah, he wants to live a normal life, but because he's like, because wait, wait, bro, sorry, I'm the one who's brain dead now. I forgot what I wanted to say.
Okay, well, I'll say that by brain dead I mean, like, it's not demanding too much of you. It's really straightforward. Like, I think if you really play into like the strength, like John Wick knows you're not really there to watch fucking mind-blowing plot or really see any like crazy plot twist. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but I'm saying, like, right out the gate, if you let people know this shit is about balls to the wall action, and there's this interesting like narrative here too, to keep you watching the action, to know what happens next. I think you should play into that. I think that's the strength with this. This is something that I think is very fucking cool, and will also really live. Sorry?
The brain dead part is from Chainsaw Man. That's the touch of Fujimoto that I think is cool for one shot.
That might be it. That there you go. Exactly. So yeah, I really like that it's just so straightforward, and it's like, it's not so straightforward. Like, it's not plain simple too. I feel like I'm rambling. Let me shut up. Third, did you remember what you were saying?
I don't. I just like the story. That's all.
I'll save you.
All right, Monitor, go ahead.
How long do you plan this to be? Because I feel like the first scene where he's fighting the one assassin could already take like 20 pages. So like, that's where I'm like worried that this is like ambitious for a one shot.
Oh, actually, I thought whether he's at the supermarket looking for promos or attending finals, everyone try to kill him, and so he will quickly take them out like Keanu Reeves with 2 panels.
I could see that, Monitor. I didn't imagine it taking long. It's about. You said what?
It could be a 2-page scene.
It can even be. You can have a nasty, impactful action scene happen in 1 page, depending on how you panel it. You know what I'm saying?
But I have a question though. I have a question. So, he's known to be the one that kind of eradicates people, like kills people easily, or that kills demons easily. Like, what is he like known for killing? Like, I don't know, manslaughter or what?
he kills people easily, and we quickly to get back to a normal life as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So he's like this killer that doesn't want to kill anymore. Okay, and Leah's asking if he kills people and demons. You said the leader, the person that put a price on his head is a demon. So I'm kind of, this is me already like kind of picturing your world. Have you ever read Ayashimon? Ayashimon was a short manga that got canceled. There was demons in it, but it was different from Chainsaw Man, where the demons weren't just like mindless creatures trying to kill you. The demons were like, they were in the world, like they were assimilated into this world, like they were walking around. They're like wearing the yakuza.
Yeah.
They wore suits. If that's what your mind is at, I'm fucking sold. Like fuck yeah, dude. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Exactly.
The demons are part of a conspiracy. They rule the underworld from the shadow, and they corrupt politicians and.
Okay, so so they're smart and they have strategy. They have strategy and they're smart.
So demons are like.
It's like Promised Neverland.
Like a different race.
Yeah,
Think of them as a different race of people on Earth, basically. A different species or some shit.
Because I was reading and it was confusing me that like first he was cornered by assassins, but then the demons came, and I was like, then what's the threat exactly? Because like it's either he's like a menace to people or just like really good at killing demons. You know what I mean? Because like his expertise is between those two, and I'm still like, I don't know.
You still don't get it? Like okay. Well, Leah, I think you're thinking too much about it, man. Like the demons aren't actual like demons as you know them. Just I'm imagining at least do I see it. They're just demons by race. You know what I'm saying? Like they just look different. Yeah,
it's
like
so funny listening to both of you guys.
Yeah, because Leah's kind of literal. I don't know if she sees it, but I like it.
But it's not that. It's because like if he's gonna be if like his reputation is defined by like how good he is at killing, then it like if you're gonna actually have that reputation, is like okay, then the demons do this, but then the assassins do that. Then it's like it's a good way to see his skills and like why this whole reputation starts. If it's like the beginning of the story, especially.
Okay, okay, I think I'm starting to see what it means. It's something to think about for sure. Well, Jacques, I completely like your stuff. Like I would be fine moving forward with this. I'm sure if I looked closer, there's stuff that I could nitpick and stuff that could be improved on, and I definitely will look closer and I will let you know those things. But right off rip, storyline, like overarching plot, I like it. That's all I'll say about that. I know Third likes it too. Monitor, you said some stuff.
I'm excited for it. Yeah, I feel like it could be cool if it's like the visuals are cool, like if there's cool character designs, cool weapons or whatever.
Yes, I was gonna say that. Like this stuff, say what I've said now. Yeah, basically now the action scenes, the designs has to kick ass, and the like art has to kick ass because, like I said, the story is brain dead. Again, it's not stupid or simple, but it's like it's not asking too much of you. So the other stuff needs to deliver. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, but is there any other questions you had, Jackery? Anything? Or Jackery? You know? Hey, yo.
Jesus Christ. Stop.
Arrête de charcuter mon prénom, s'il te plaît.
Was that English? What did you say?
Qu'est-ce que t'as dit?
Je lui ai demandé d'arrêter de charcuter mon nom.
Oh, yeah. Stop butchering his name, he said.
Oh my god. Wait. I thought I was pronouncing it right. Third, you lied to me. I'm sorry.
Damn, they talk shit in a whole different language.
Oh my god. Your reputation will play. I'm joking.
It's Jacques.
I didn't even try.
Yeah. It's Jacques, right? Jacques, not Jacques.
Jacques. Oh, I was saying it with too much French. I'm sorry.
I mean, you can call him Jackery in English.
Jackery? Okay. There we go.
Without
yeah,
the
that's fine.
I'm sorry. I was saying it too French. I'm sorry. I was doing a.
Bro, you're like goggling on your balls.
Hey yo. Alright, exactly. It was nice, man. See you, dude.
Bonne chance, mate. Good luck.
Good luck, man.
Merci. Ben moi.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, Jackery. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Awaken Trav. Let's keep it moving. Fuck it, dude. We're done with the pose, by the way. If anybody like fuck the pose. I'm trying to be done. I feel bad for Third the more time goes on. Oh man, I know Leah doesn't have a life, so I don't feel bad. Leah, you shut up. You have nowhere to be.
Jesus Christ.
I hope they read the YouTube comments because there's good suggestions in there.
Yeah, I hope they do. I'll leave the VOD up so the YouTube comments can show up. All right, Awaken Trav's coming in here. Where is Awaken Trav's goddamn? Trav, what's up, my man or my person?
My person.
What's your gender, my man or my person?
Chumami.
Hey,
I almost
third.
forgot about this. I was falling asleep there.
Oh yeah. Trav is the third. Was asking if there's many minors here. He's the youngest person. Trav, how old are you? You're the youngest person.
Shit!
You're the youngest person.
Oh my god! I'm a shoot.
No, he's not a child. He's not a child, but like he's the youngest.
I'm dead.
He's not a child, but he's the youngest on the Discord. Like if you're asking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! My bad.
Yeah, no,
brother.
but look at his fucking fucking profile.
Hey yo.
What? Okay. Oh, we can try. I'm trying to find your pitch here, man. What the hell? Do you guys know the slide number?
Is what?
Yeah, it's on slide 7, but it says no pitch, and there's just a little paragraph.
No. Oh yeah. You didn't put a pitch, Trav. So do you not have a pitch? You wanna just start? Hello.
Wait.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. So you don't have like a thing, like meets thing. That's fine because this is just for fun. Or did you have one now, or did you just want to start?
I have it here, but
Oh yeah, go ahead.
think it's right.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, introduce yourself, man. I got it. My bad, bro. Introduce yourself.
Brain dead in the last entry.
Brain dead, bro.
My name's Trav, and I am very young.
Very young. Okay, don't say it like that, man. Don't. That makes it sound weird. Please. Okay. All right, Trav. Tell us your pitch.
Well, technically, like, like a boy, and then.
Wait. Not like the actual like story, like you don't have any influence. It's fine if you don't. I just want to know.
I do.
You do?
Inspired by a manga called Boy's Abyss and the
Boys,
Silent Voice.
Boy and the
Beast.
Boy and the Beast or Boy's Abyss?
Oh, Boy and the Beast. Oh, nice.
No, Boy's Abyss.
Yeah, you guys got
okay,
excited.
fine.
Boy's Abyss. Okay.
Okay, I like Boy and the Beast. Shit.
Oh,
I've never seen Boy and the Beast. I know it's a movie.
It's good as hell, though. I love
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Is it really? The visual.
Yeah, it's really good. It's also a manga as well. Yeah.
Boy's Abyss is a manga. You said.
Yeah.
Is it kind of underground a little bit?
You said Silent Voice for the other one?
Boy's Abyss looks like it has cool art.
Yeah, it's cool art. Is it like underground? It's not like that big.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I'm like Google's not like Google finds images, but like there's also some random stuff in here too, I think. But yeah, okay, Boy's Abyss, okay. And what was the other one?
A Silent Voice.
A silent. Oh, so we about to be crying. I'm excited.
Crying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just googled that shit on fucking stream. I forgot I was live. Okay. Trav.
It was good for the viewers.
It was good for the viewers, yeah, so they can see too. Okay, Trav, 2 minutes. Tell us about your idea. Your time starts now.
Alright, so the story is about it's a boy and then he has a normal life in high school.
Mhm.
Then his mother dies.
Mhm.
Then he falls into a state of anger and depression.
Mhm.
But his father also falls into a state of depression as well.
Mhm.
So his father takes out all his emotions on him.
Mhm.
Sort of trying to help him, emotionally. But then he takes out his emotions on his friends and his girlfriend as well.
Mhm.
Then they just don't want anything to do with him because they've never dealt with anything like that. They're just
Mhm.
used to having fun and stuff.
Mhm.
So then after a few weeks, he's just alone now. And his
Mhm.
girlfriend broke up with him because she
Damn.
didn't want anything to do with him.
Damn. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going. Really laying it on thick. You
Then,
have 1 more minute, by the way.
Yeah, and then wait, I think I have more.
That's fine. Take your time.
And then the rest of his school days just become depressing. His
Mhm.
father's just a drunk now, and then
Oh
has to
god.
take care of everything. His house kind of starts smelling like shit.
Mhm.
Then he just decides that he can't handle this anymore, so he wants to end it all.
Oh god. Mhm.
So one day after school, he comes into his room, hangs a rope on
Oh goodness.
the roof, and hangs.
Oh, okay. All right, Trav. You're out of time there, buddy.
Y'all know the Pepe Sab meme? That was me the whole time.
Oh my god.
Same. It's
Trav,
like
I
the
don't even know.
It's like
I don't
the
even know what it ends, and I'm here.
Trav, are you okay? Dude,
yeah,
what the fuck?
bro, it's like Yasumi Pun Pun. It got me like
Yeah,
tearing,
Trav,
bro.
are you okay, dude? What the fuck, man? That's just
Yeah.
like wow. Like I don't have any criticisms of it. It just seems like a
It's
a
like a-
mature story, you know.
It seems like a
Mhm.
personal story that you want to write.
It's not really personal. I just thought Edward would be making something well.
Yeah, I like that. He went for the
and I want
different approach.
Yeah.
to make a different thing.
Yeah, that's good. I like it. I actually like it. It's just a mature. It's like you're telling mature story. You're dealing with mature themes in the sense of this is real shit that happens when people lose loved ones. They actually act out like this, and they treat their friends like this, and relationships are broken as a result of stuff like this. This is like stuff that you can actually kind of talk about in your story and kind of. But I thought you were headed towards like a message, right? Because then it would have
Yeah, what
really
is
wrapped.
it? What's the main idea? What's the
Like,
main
you know,
idea?
Well, like,
Lost, that what's
I
the
don't
main
wanna-
idea? Yeah.
I don't want to spoil the ending too much, but
Bro, spoil the
since I
end.
already-
Tell us. The fuck? You gotta spoil it. Like the fuck? Like, tell us the ending.
Like when he's hanging himself,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's the rope starts getting closer and digging right into his neck, right?
Oh damn, bro.
He starts thinking about his life choices. Then he thinks about what his dad will be like when he's gone, and then it's just his dad. Will his dad do the same thing?
Okay. And so
then
what's...
like his friends come over to his house. They want to apologize for leaving him alone in such a bad state.
Mm-hmm.
So they knock on his windows and shit.
Mhm.
Then he tries to take off the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Tries and tries, but
Nah. It's sad
Jesus
porn.
Christ.
It's sad porn, dude. I'll be honest.
Yeah, my-
Honestly, if this has like beautiful artwork, I feel like a Silent Voice had good artwork, but I'm thinking like Oyasumi Poon Poon, and like all those more seinen manga vibes, like Junji Ito kind of like art style. I feel like this could do well.
Yeah.
Just like a dark story.
I would say, isn't there some positive, not even like some message you could spin in there? Because as of right now, it's just sad shit.
I was thinking maybe the message is like it doesn't get better sometimes. Like you could just somehow like find some kind of theme that you want to like incorporate into it.
Yeah, it just seems like shit is just happening. Like it's fine.
Oh, I feel like
Mm-hmm. Sorry, go ahead.
I feel like the story is suicide is just a temporary solution. That's the.
You think?
I was
Maybe.
I was thinking that like his dad would show up, and then like when he's like unconscious, he takes him off the rope and gets him to a hospital.
And then that's how it ends. And you're just like, I won't kill
Really?
myself again. That's it.
I have more in plan, but I don't think I have anything in mind right now.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I would just say, consider having some kind of message in there, so it's not just bad shit happening just for the sake of it. I understand these are real things that you might want to portray in a manga, but it kind of seems pointless. Like, why are you telling us these things that we already know are very real about life if you can't spin some positive or any message at all in there? It doesn't have to be positive. Like, I'll be honest, I'm not trying to force you to have a positive outlook at the end of your shit. It doesn't have to, but there's no message in there. It's just bad shit is happening. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you found a way to make this about a father son kind of coming together in this time that they really should be coming together, or maybe if at first they started like the dad might have been taking out the anger on the son or whatever and stuff like that. It's like you could make the story about fucking grief, like dealing with grief and knowing that it takes time and you go through bad shit. You can still put the suicide stuff in there, but maybe if he gets saved or something, I don't know. Just put some spin on there so it's not just bad shit for the sake of it. It feels a little. It's you're overindulging. It's when people just have violent shit happen for the sake of it. It's like, okay, it's just for shock value. You know what I mean? It's the way
It's
I
like
feel.
the manga emergence.
Exactly.
You just gave me an idea there.
Awesome. Lovely. That's good. Can't wait to see how it develops.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I actually want to see it.
I should be, but it's like different.
Yeah. Oh yeah. With all this stuff that I'm really excited about, I'm gonna the storyboard. I'm not gonna be nice. I'm gonna be brutal because that's when that's just gonna live and die by the story, like the actual art. But that's pretty much what I have to say. Monitor Leah. I know Monitor said a lot already. Third and Leah. Do you guys have anything else you want to say? No, nothing. Okay, lovely.
No, I think you hit her. Hit the nail on the head. The main idea and like the theme.
Yeah.
That's just missing basically.
I like that you're tackling that you're tackling the really the real shit, like the real shit that happens when people die. I like that, and I want to see it, but I don't like that it's just it feels a little distasteful when it's just for no reason. So that's all I'd say. But anything else you want to say to us, Trav, before we get your ass out of here, man?
Well, thank you for bringing me up and giving me a chance to share my ideas.
No problem. Thank you for being so chill, dude.
It's all good, bro.
Yeah. All right. Till next time. Merry Christmas. See you, dude.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Oh my dear God, we are kind of almost done. We're more than halfway.
Wait, we're only like how many more?
We're at 20.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14 more.
Fuck!
What? Wait, you're joking, right?
No, there's 14 more. Literally
No.
14
Alright,
more.
I'm gonna go put some chicken in the oven.
3, 4,
Yo, wait, let's
6,
just
7,
like
8,
do it on another stream
10,
though.
11, 12, 13, 14. Oh my God, there's actually 14 more. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm not lying when I said there are 14.
Oh
Okay,
my-
so, bro, 1 hour ago, 1 hour and 30 minutes ago, I told my friend, oh, there's 6 more. I'm almost done.
Oh
And
my
then I
God.
scrolled down. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
I did not expect this many people would want to speak. I thought
Yo,
you guys
man,
would.
someone just said I've been waiting, please.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, yeah, this is the next one. This is the next guy. This is the next
All right.
one.
All right.
I'll go get a snack or something.
All right. From now, you guys are on the clock. I'll pay you guys. I swear to God, this paid work now. I feel bad. This is
Dude,
taking.
it's like 14. Like we have to. Okay.
Well,
Let's
we
do-
can all take a snack break.
14 is like 4 hours minimum.
Yeah, we can
That
take a
is
break.
a lot.
We can take a break. Okay, we take a break. Oh, Spoon Guy's in here. Oh, yeah, let's do
Alright, we'll
Spoon
do
Guy,
this. We'll do this.
and we'll take a break after Spoon Guy. We'll take a 10-minute break after Spoon Guy. How about that? 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, bet.
So
Okay.
are you all ready?
Hold on. Hey, Spoon, how you doing, man? Oh, yes, I'm excited for yours, Spoon Guy. I am excited for yours. My God. I am excited for yours.
Mine is the
Uh-huh.
complete opposite of what I just told you.
You said what? It's the complete opposite of what?
Mine is like the complete opposite of like Trav's story.
Trav?
Like it's completely there's no seriousness to it. It's just
It's not like depressing. Okay. Let's. All right. Let's.
Oh, this is the good one.
Yes, I
read
told
this
you.
one.
I'm excited for this one. Yeah.
Bro, I like this one.
I'm excited for this one.
Wait, which slide is it?
One Piece X the presidential election.
No, slide
oh.
14 monitor. 14. Okay, Spoon Guy, introduce yourself really quick.
I'm the spoon guy. The spoon guy. If you ask me why I'm the spoon guy, don't.
Is that actually your photo and your profile picture? Because that's fucking creepy. No fucking way that's you.
That's not me. That is
That's
not
like-
me.
I was about to
That's
say,
my
bro.
uncle.
That's your okay. That's Third's uncle. Nice to know that. Okay, the Spoon Guy. Your pitch is One Piece meets the presidential election.
I chose One Piece because I didn't have any fit the scenario. So
I'm surprised you didn't go with like One Punch Man or like fucking Mob Psycho because that's what I'm getting from this shit. This is funny. Oh man. Okay, it's
well,
fine.
So
Okay,
I just chose whatever.
that's fine. That's fine. All right, you have 2 minutes.
I can't hear you clearly.
Your audio is not that great, Spoon Guy. I don't know if your microphone's kind of far from you.
On my phone, I don't really have much of a choice in terms of audio.
Okay, we'll try. So just try to enunciate your words a little more. Okay, so we can really understand you. Okay, you have 2 minutes. Go crazy. Campaign Fighters. That's the title, right? Campaign Fighters. Amazing title. 2 minutes. Your time starts now. Go off.
Okay. So basically,
Wait, who's watching something in the background? Can you turn that off?
No,
Whoever's
that's
watching-
me. That's me.
Yeah, can you turn it off? Sorry, Spoon Guy. I'll start your time again. Start now. Go.
so I didn't come up with a specific time frame for this. Let's say it's just October 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's tired of the new system. They all want something new. They're tired of weak presidents, weak governments. So the government says, okay, let's form the Department of Power. And the Department of Power comes out and says, so now the presidency is going to be decided by a tournament of strength. So the best fighter is the one who's going to become the president.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the
that's
main
it.
character is
Okay, he paused like you really done. My bad, cause you.
the main character is John B. Candidate. Basically, he's Luffy in your average American politician's body,
Oh yeah.
to say the least.
Oh god. Yeah. Mhm.
And his whole thing is he wants to be the strongest just so he can be president for the fun of it.
Okay.
and he's sorry.
No
I
problem.
can't speak on this one. Just let me think.
No, it's fine. Take your time. Take your time. You have 1 minute left.
So this trial is just going to take place in his home state of Idaho, where he has to fight the current candidate for the governor. I'm sorry.
No problem. No problem.
The senator of Idaho. That's who he's trying to fight against to take that position, so he can later go on to fight to become the candidate for the presidency.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically how
This-
the one shot's all about.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll be honest. I had difficulty kind of getting the grasp of things from what you just said. But as you were talking, I was rereading what you have written here, and it's pretty much the same thing. And like third, pretty much already let it out. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I think. Well, I have a question for you. How much do you really know about like actual politics? Do you really know your shit? About politics?
I can say I've been into it. I've looked into stuff.
Well, I would suggest actually getting more knowledgeable so you can actually make actual jokes beyond the surface level, like you know what I'm saying? So you can make actual deep jokes that have actual fucking good jokes, basically, not just easy surface level bullshit. And like jokes that even someone who's into politics would enjoy, you know what I'm saying? And would get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you know what I was thinking?
What do you think?
I like the setup of having people from different states fight each other and like have a like kind of like have like a position of power, and that's why they're fighting. But I think like instead of doing like them having like a political kind of like thing going on with them, like the purpose of them fighting would be kind of like, oh yeah, which of the states is superior to the other, and like that's how they're proving their dominance, so that like one of the states is like now the one that kind of is the country central of everything.
like
imagine like California and New York
pretend
like,
New York,
cool, like
New York,
whatever, like,
that's a good idea. Do that. That's a good idea. Do
Rhode
that.
Island is a very small one, and it's like, oh shit, like what power get, kind of like
Yeah, and you can go crazy with the character design too, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Like imagine the motherfucker from Hawaii. Like I can imagine like how much characters.
And
like,
the Florida man.
The Florida guy, yeah, Florida man. Like
oh my god,
exactly,
Ohio.
dude.
Oh no.
You have so much room
really
to tell
funny.
so many
Only in
yeah,
Ohio.
so many room to tell so much jokes, man. Yeah, Leah's suggestion is actually big brain as fuck. That's actually fucking good. That makes it so much better, I think. But this is one of my favorite ones. I have no quarrels with it. In terms of like, I want to see the actual bits, like the scenes, the play by play. I want to see that. But since you said what?
Oh no, you can keep finishing. I'll talk after you're done.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would like to see like the actual like bits and the actual like stuff that's what's actually gonna happen. But since this is the overall plot in terms of you're telling me there's a main character, he's basically Luffy running for president. I like that. He's like, I want to see a dumbass go into a fucking realm with like all these serious ass people, and it's like that's cool and all, but okay, I lost my fucking train of thought. Whatever. Why don't you go?
Yeah, I was gonna say this kind of reminds me of like YouTube boxing, but on steroids, and like how like it's just so silly that I love it.
Yeah.
And one thing that I want to like make sure of, like I don't know which direction you were going in. Like, are these people like trained to fight? Because I just think it's so funny to imagine like 80-year-old white men like in suits who like are fighters who like pick up these guns and they're starting to run, and then it's like battle royale, like it's Fortnite, and like just like a bunch of politicians that should not be like exercising or whatever.
That'd be funny as shit. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Yes, I like that. Anybody else want to add anything else? Let's move on because we have 14 people.
Oh boy,
Yes.
fun.
Yeah, it was fun at first. Now it's still fun, but hard fun.
It's getting real now.
Yeah, it's hard fun. It's hard fun now.
It's break time.
Yeah, I got my food in the oven.
Yeah, break time. I should eat. I haven't eaten.
We'll be back in 10.
10 minutes. Right? People.
Oh my God. Well, let me see for me first because I might fall asleep though.
Oh no, third
got to crash.
Yeah, third. You don't have to come back, bro. You're in fucking Paris. We'll speed when we come back. When we come back,
guys.
we'll speed run the rest. That's fine, dude. That's fine. We'll speed run the rest. Third's got to go. I'm sorry about that. Monitor and Leah, I swear to God, I did not expect this shit to run this long. I'm so sorry.
It's been, by the way, guys, it's been 3 hours. It's been 3 hours. Bro, I'd love to stay longer, but like I don't want to fuck up my sleep schedule.
Yeah, there you can go. Anybody who wants to go, you can go. If you're in chat right now and you feel like you got debated, bro, I'll give you your money back. It's fine. These people gotta go. I can't keep them here.
Wait, who's leaving? Third's leaving, right? Is Leah leaving?
I think I heard Leah say she wanted to go.
I'll probably, if it's still going on when I come back, then I'm gonna join back up. But I have to like do some stuff.
Okay. We'll.
hang around,
So wait,
hang
hold on.
around.
Should we just end the stream? If Leah and Third are going, should we just end the stream? And people who have been waiting, if you feel like you've been wrong, I'll give you whatever your money back, and you can get off the Patreon, whatever. Like if you feel like you've been waiting, the people who we didn't review whatever. Damn, right? Damn, that's kind of fucked up. I guess. Bro,
I mean, we can reschedule a part 2 for another day where you just finish it. But
I know Third.
Yeah,
Third,
we can just like.
Third barely has time. Like Third's busy all the time.
Okay, so we can if you guys can tomorrow, we can replace our recording session for like.
Yeah, that's true. Since
I'm down.
What about you guys? Monitor.
Yeah, I can talk
Okay.
tomorrow.
Chat, I'm so
tomorrow.
sorry. Chat, I'm so sorry. The rest, everyone else that didn't get to go today, I'm so sorry. We'll get you tomorrow. And I know if you waited for so long or whatever. And
Sorry
you didn't get
guys,
to go,
bro. I feel bad.
I'm so sorry. If you missed the stream,
apology.
I'm sorry. I'll do a whole video.
I'm gonna write the tweet longer, bro. I'm gonna.
I swear to, I feel so bad. If you want a refund, I'll give you a fucking refund. But I can't keep these people here. I feel so bad already. And people have lives. And I didn't expect it to run this long. My God. So if you want a refund, just hit me up. If you don't mind waiting, then we'll go live again tomorrow. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream now. You can type L stream in the chat. It's fine. I kind of don't care. Okay, this is actually fucking fun though. It's stressful, but it was fun. Monitor, Leah, Third. Did you guys want to say anything else before we end the stream real quick?
Bye, everyone. I enjoyed reading them.
Bye. It was very
bye.
fun to hear
See
all
you
your
tomorrow.
Yes.
We will have more energy. Well, I will have more energy tomorrow.
Yeah. I think it's even better if we postpone it. You want us when we're full mental capacity, anyways, like to really give you the best feedback. So,
Again,
but
I'm sorry. I'm really
sorry, everyone. If you feel wrong, just let me know.
How many are tomorrow? Like you're not adding any more, right? Or are we just
No. It's the rest. It's just the rest, and we have experience now in terms of how to fucking handle it, so it'd be like much faster. So tomorrow's stream should be maximum like an hour 30 minutes, max, an hour 40, I think. Shouldn't be long, I feel so bad, dude. Oh, dude, I feel like fucking Logan Paul. Okay, guys, bye. I'm sorry, I'm not Logan Paul. I love my audience. I'm not Logan Paul. I love you guys. I'm not gonna scam you. Okay, bye.